up my bungus and spread my thick ass. This Tuesday, we're expecting high winds and heavy flooding. And if y'all think I ain't gonna head down to Pleasant Mart to get sucked sideways, then y'all got me f***ed up.
My name is Jeff.
Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is America's stepdad, the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby boys and girls, children of all ages, we are here once again to guide you down the dark path that is entertainment. And if you think you're having a bad week, just remember, at least you're not Bill Belichick.
Did his 17-year-old girlfriend ditch him?
24. Well, she's about to.
Well, I'm not surprised, and I have no sympathy for Bill Belichick.
God.
That man chuckling in the background is the Bombay bad boy himself, Big Rig Nick Newtown.
Glad to be here. Well, he can't be having a worse week than Disney is. So, I mean, there's that.
We saw Tron Legacy. It can get worse.
No. We saw Tron Ares.
Sorry. I love Tron Legacy. Excuse me. And finally, folks, the man who needs no introduction, but he's going to get one anyway. Say hello to American Ramrod coach, Kendo Slice.
Very happy to be here on a Thursday night, which is kind of like tomorrow's a Friday, not really a Friday, because I'm in service work all day. No youths in America to have to deal with. And Saturday morning, Doof gets here from the great state of Missouri, and we settle in for a weekend of 700 miles of high-octane action out at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm excited.
Ooh.
Will one Frankie Muniz be racing?
No, the Truck Series is not racing this weekend, so we will not get to see Frankie Muniz. And folks, if you are watching, go over to my Twitter, at Coach Kendo Slice, click on the link, and do the world a favor, nay, the universe a favor, and cast one vote for NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series most popular driver. Let's get Frankie Muniz that trophy. That kid needs it. He's going places. I don't know what he did before he was a truck driver, but you know what? We have to make sure he is the most popular driver. So go give him a vote. I did my part. I cast a vote. Jeff did his part. He cast a vote. Nick's retarded. I don't know what he did. But anyway, go vote for Frankie Muniz. I'm going to post it in the stream too. Just keep posting that link. Folks, go vote for Frankie Muniz.
Jeez.
I concur. If I did it, you should do it, folks.
No, very
Makes
much.
you world class. And when you do, folks, tell them that WCBS sent you.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of stock car auto racing or stock truck auto racing or whatever it is now, because it's definitely not stock cars of any sorts. But at least, vote for Frankie Muniz. We want Malcolm to go from being in the middle to the lead of the pack. He can't do it on the track, but in the fan voting for most popular driver.
Yeah,
And his
I
mom
want
will
that.
be proud.
His mom will be proud.
I mean, he was a multi-million-dollar grossing child actor. I'm sure she was pretty happy with his previous endeavors. Wouldn't you argue that?
Mom Lois,
Oh, for sure, definitely. And I think
that bitch is never happy. Am I wrong?
No,
I
not at
mean,
all.
yeah. You're not wrong, because that was her whole gimmick on the show.
Where do you rank Malcolm in the Middle as a favorite sitcom?
Ooh, I mean, it's top 10 easily. Top 10. I might have it as a top 5. Malcolm in the Middle is Downtown, Leroy Brown good.
Wow, that good, huh? Jeez.
I mean, I enjoy it. I sat back a few months ago and I started watching through it again because when it first came out, I watched it. Was like, this show is stupid, and I quit. And then I jumped back in like a year or two later in season 3-ish and watched it for a good couple of years, and then just got really busy and just got out of the fold and didn't see how it. I think I came back for like the very last episode where he graduates high school and he's going off to Harvard or some shit. And I sat down the other day, or a couple months ago, I was like, I'm gonna give Malcolm a try. little Malcolm, as he was referred to in the movie with the room. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through that again. And I got about most of the way through the first season. Just got busy, just haven't got back to it. I wouldn't say it's top 5, possibly top 10, maybe definitely top. I don't know. It's hard for me because I'm also the type of person that likes Cheers and Night Court and like that old 80s sitcom and 70s sitcom.
Oh,
shit.
you mean
It's really hard.
you mean the good sitcoms, the good sitcoms.
Yeah. So it's like if I got to pick a top 10, Malcolm, is he going to crack? Is he going to get ahead of All in the Family, Sanford and Son, Night Court, King of the Hill? No. So I don't. It would be really hard to find a place in the top 10 for him. But it's a good show. I like it.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I watched it once through and it was like, airing, and then I was like, it was fine. It was all right. I liked it.
Yeah, I watched it
Never
weekly
pursued it.
back in the day.
Yeah, I never pursued it beyond that. So,
All right, Dion, and everybody in the chat too. Where do you rank Malcolm's mom in terms of TV milfs?
she ain't that cute.
Now, but so the point of Malcolm in the Middle was that they were poor. So you got to keep that in mind. She ain't going to be dressing up that often. That being said, with Lois, I think she has to be judged more on potential as well as her foundation, right?
Oh my
she
god!
never really got
Dude, she didn't. She didn't hit the lottery, and all of a sudden is gonna go get work done. Somebody's going to the hood and like redo the body. No, you got what you got. That's
right.
it. You got this middle of the road mid class woman. That's it.
If anything,
she is a little bit above middle of the road because she was so crackly. If she put on her hair in a different thing, what I'm saying, she wore the hell out of them mom pants. She's probably she's top overall. I mean, she might make it into she's probably at the end of top 25.
Can we at least, whenever we do these things and it involves a white woman of the older persuasion, at least introduce a bell curve for Dion?
There has to be the bell curve for Dion. There really.
Yes.
Oh
there's
no!
Gotta be,
No. There has to be. No, there really
has to be some kind of variance thing to put in there because
we have to.
They can't all be on the end of the spectrum just because they're white milfs.
We have to remove like 5 to 10 base points for you. In all honesty.
No, I said 25. That's a long list of sitcom milfs to choose from. I'm just saying some of them are real good. You know what I mean?
She's not Miss Pinciotti hot. I don't think Malcolm's mom's a MILF at all. I just want to put that out there for the record. But,
yeah,
folks, you didn't click on tonight's show to hear 4 guys talk about MILFs. If you did, MILFcast has been moved to next Saturday night. We will start with who's the biggest MILF in Wisconsin and then move our way through each state. So submit your MILFs to info@worldclassbullshitters.com.
Would it be Kitty Foreman?
Midge Pinciotti, then I guess you could do Kitty Foreman. But she's,
okay.
She gets drunk. She's fun. Her and Red stayed married for all those years.
Well, there's got to be a reason.
Because she put out on the show. I don't want to talk about it. It's weird. Anyway, folks, tonight we have a big show planned for you guys. I promise. We have stuff planned out. We're going to be talking about a little film called Tron. It's a disappointment, if you can't tell by the title. Nick and I watched it, so you don't have to. And this is one of those times where I stress, you don't have to. Just don't. If you think you're going to need to go out, like the marketing says, go watch it on the biggest screen possible. That is bullshit, and it's not world class. Because if you want to go to the grid, if you watch it's 7 minutes of the movie is in the Tron grid. The rest of it is Los Angeles. It's about this chick who her sister dies and they own a tech company.
We'll get there. Jeff, come on.
Yeah. Sorry. I know.
I've
seen some things.
No, trust me. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Just,
Let's start tonight's show like we always do with a little bit of housekeeping and then the word of the day. So first off, folks, WCBS hits its 10-year anniversary in 2 weeks. I'm getting some stuff together for that show. It's going to be a big one. So don't miss out on the 10-year of WCBS event here on the channel. Also, too, this past Tuesday night show was a big success. A lot of people loved it. So go back and check that one out in the archives. Also, too, welcome to our 1,000 new subscribers since last week. So thanks, guys. We appreciate everybody that joins us. And keep watching our videos. We have new software, new equipment, and a new zest for all of this fun world-class content.
In case you haven't noticed, we're entirely AI generated. None of us are real.
No, I don't need to drink water, but my AI self wants to just advertise Spindrift right here. On
Yeah.
WCBS.
We got that sponsorship, so it has to be generated through ChatGPT. So
Yes, we do. See, that's why I don't have a thumb. My hand doesn't generate all the fingers. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I had to render it. But yeah, that's all we have to tell you about right now, folks. I'm going to have a Tron review proper tomorrow night. We'll talk about that then. So, guys, the word of the day is a hyphenated word, like many a last name. Fun size. Fun size Mississippi Burning. Fun size Event Horizon. Romeo and Fun Size Juliet. That's a porno. My BBA, my big black ass presents Dion's Fun Size Adventure and Fun Sized Fistful of Dwarfs. Now, is that like a small handful of dwarfs? Because if
no. The fist is, use your imagination.
Oh, Axel Braun territory. Got it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, the Divine Secrets of the Fun Size Sisterhood. There you go. There's your other porno.
Is that one start Bridget?
Yeah. Or what would it be? The
Fun Size Italian Job.
Yeah.
Starring Sylvester Stallone?
Or the Fun Size Job.
Yeah. The Divine Secrets of the Fun Size Sisterhood, and then there's the Sisterhood of the Fun Size Pants.
Fun Size Finger.
Yeah. Attack of the Fun-Sized Woman. Which that could actually be that Bridget the Midget, because she did attack somebody with a knife once.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Sucks to be that guy.
Got stabbed in the knee.
Silence of the Fun-Sized Lambs.
Clear and Fun-Sized Danger.
Hot tub fun size machine.
The
little candy.
The French fun size connection.
It could just be the fun size connection.
That's a connection. That works too.
Yeah. The fun size kid. Ralph Macchio's even smaller.
Blink and you miss him.
Come here,
Fun Size Horizon.
My fun size Vinny. Totally different movie.
My big fat fun sized wedding.
Yeah.
One more, guys.
Where is
How to be a fun sized?
In South Central without drinking your juice in the hood?
Yeah. Tinker Tailor Fun Size Spy.
I was gonna fucking go there. God damn it.
It's a wee spy.
It's a wee spy. There was a series of those movies out of Vietnam, I think.
Yes, there are.
Harley makes weird shit.
Yep. It was during the 70s when Roger Corman was out there making stuff because it was cheap, and then the war broke out. So,
is it still cheap to make movies there?
Now it is. Yeah, because everybody's moving outside the U.S. They've all gone to the U.K. now because the EU has given Disney like $2 billion in like money to come and shoot things out there. So.
Well, we're gonna film the WCBS movie in Amsterdam after stealing Solo 2.
It'll just be Euro Trip 2.
Yeah, we'll have to hire 2 cameramen so they can film us because we're just gonna be drunk the whole time. But
camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
That's fine.
All right. So the chat, folks in the chat, we have the man in the fun-sized Iron Mask, the fun-sized Strikeback, the fun-sized Hobbit, Lord of the fun-sized Rings. Honey, I fun-sized the kids.
Oh my god!
I mean, technically, that's the plot of the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is, and yeah, I was gonna say that is an accurate.
You know what?
Statement.
That's one property they haven't like redone or remade yet. As I put that out into the ether, it'll happen in 6 months.
Yeah, it'll starring Zendaya.
You know what they should do is they should make her a method actor. They should actually shrink her down to that size and then just forget to bring her back. I think we'd all be okay with that.
That would be glorious.
I had that movie on tape. It was great because I think there was a Roger Rabbit cartoon before the movie started.
Yeah.
It was back in the old days when you get those things. It was great. And then as a child, watching Auntie get killed by the scorpion always made me upset.
Yeah, that was really, really traumatic. And then there were like 2 more, and then there was also the show that came out for a bit.
The only one I
Yeah.
didn't like was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, because I just didn't like that one.
I
But
think it's part 2.
2. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was all right, and then there was the show, which I watched every day. It was on, so.
The show was great. It's just nowhere. Like, it's nowhere to be found.
It's not on Disney Plus for $98 a month. You don't get access to everything? Bullshit.
No, because that would be a good thing that they would do.
Well, it is what it is. So, let's see. One of our listeners in the chat says Tron Ares was a shit show. Yeah, it was a shit show.
Yep.
Thank you to Rick Griswold. No relation to Rusty or Clark or Audrey or Ellen, because it's all one family. But, Nick, how do you want to handle this? Do you want to do it without super duper spoilers, or is this film so bad that it's not worth protecting its honor?
I would say spoil it because
Wait, no.
these
Let's
people
Let's
don't wanna go
let the chat decide. This is a democracy.
Yeah,
after
there
all.
you go.
One for spoiler free. 2 for we'll just tell you everything.
Yeah, and if you let us rant about the movie, we might play a game of bracket battle. Who knows?
That's true.
I go look at my history real quick because I think I had one set up, or at
That's
least.
good. Oh,
Let's see. So which was it? 1 was spoilers, 2 was spoiler free.
No, other way around.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, spoilers is outranking everything. So it's going to be a spoiler review. All right, let me just.
Give
All
it
right,
more
all right. So yeah. So
Make sure you
yeah.
give that warning for everybody. Like, folks, if you're coming into this in the late, or you're listening to it on delay, or something of that nature, Jeff and Nick went and saw Tron Ares, or whatever the hell it's called.
Yep.
And they're going to spoil that movie. So this is your warning, blanket warning right here. We're going to count down from 10. And once we go down to 1, it is spoiler review. So if you don't want to listen to the spoilers, you've been warned. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Spoiler time.
So, folks, Tron Ares, you have been warned. Now, you also have been warned about Tron Ares because I don't think it can be hyperbolic to state just how lame this movie is. Like, lame is the operative word here because in every stretch, by any stretch of the imagination, in every sense of the word, this movie fails. It fails to deliver a good story. It fails to deliver interesting characters. It fails to deliver stunning visuals. It fails to deliver an amazing score that works outside of the movie. It's just everything that's wrong with modern day entertainment, and it is definitely a Disney movie. And by Disney movie, I mean the main lady, she just magically knows how to do everything. So I got a question for you, Nick. You're a tech guy. I'm a tech guy. If otherworld technology just appeared in your front yard, would you know how to magically operate it?
No, and like that's one thing with a lot of these movies is just like they'll say something with the main character and like and I think I missed the first minute or so of the movie. I came in on the part where she's in the Antarctic and watching a tape of her sister. Is that the beginning of it, or did I miss like a minute or two?
All you missed was the world's lamest exposition. They do it looks like you're inside of a computer and it's all exposition. It's news articles it's newscasts of Kevin Flynn has never been found. Sam Flynn walked away from the company. And it basically tells you that lady and her sister took over Encom. And then the girl dies. And that's it. That there's just opening exposition and then the movie starts.
God damn it. That makes me even more mad. Oh fuck. Yeah. Dude, that's so shit. That's so shit. And even then, like they pile the cast with people who you'll know, and it's really shitty, and it doesn't make it any fucking better. Because I kept seeing like you have Hassan Minhaj, who like is mediocre and below mediocre anyways. You have Gillian Anderson, you have Cameron Monaghan, you have
Evan Peters.
Yeah, him as well. And I think you even saw Gary Vee in the fucking audiences. I mean, when they're showing like the military, like the stuff, the generals, yeah. And I was like, Gary Vee's in the back there. What the fuck is he doing? It was fucking weird. So they had a bunch of people that you were gonna recognize, and it was like fucking lost. Like it didn't mean jack shit. It meant less than nothing. Even the relationship with this chick Eve and Seth, like, are they boyfriend and girlfriend? Are they working? Are they just friends? Is he like what's like? they keep working together. Even there's one point in the movie where I know I'm zooming to the middle. There's a point where like she's getting on a dirt bike and then he's like behind her in like a fucking rally Audi or something, and he disappears. Don't know where the fuck he went. He's supposed to be like helping her or whatever or something, and then like she sees the 2 light cycles behind her, which all of a sudden she sees them and thinks, oh, they're for me and they're bad guys. There's no like, it's weird how she thinks that immediately and doesn't just be like, oh, these are cool bikes, and it's
And don't
the
forget,
thought process is strange.
Don't forget, she outruns them, she bests the one lady, and then she knows how to ride a light cycle just randomly because she tries to pick it up and she can't pick it up. So then she's like, oh wait, there's a touchscreen, and she just, and then all of a sudden just rides the fucking thing and then races and almost beats Jared Leto's character. Like, it's so she's like Rey from The Force Awakens, and it's not an exaggeration because she does this at every turn of the movie. Like, you know the trailer, Dion, where they're in downtown LA and the recognizers are destroying the city and shit?
Yeah.
They're coming after her with fucking missiles that create that light wall that you crash into, and she's outrunning spaceship-looking things, and then she just slides under the fucking things and then jumps up, and it's like, it's a video game. It's got video game logic, and it's not in a good way.
But like the
So is she like from the grid?
No, she's just a CEO. She didn't even know the grid existed until that day. Like, she's never been there or anything like that.
No. And she's like, she's just going through old 5.5-inch floppy disks, really old shit, and trying to find the grid, or at least some code for what they're looking for. The permanence code or whatever it is what
let's
it's called?
Explain it. So the plot of this movie. So in the other Tron movies, it's about going to the grid. So the first film is about Flynn going into the computer to find that Encom stole the code so he can get the rights to his game and make the money. The next one's about Sam Flynn getting sucked into the grid and a search for his dad. This one is about 3D laser printers that can that can pull from the grid and laser print anything. So this lady 3D prints an orange tree and then makes mimosas out of the orange juice. That's how this movie really starts. Like, that's what this is about. And the whole MacGuffin is the permanence code, because Encom and Dillinger Enterprises can both laser print shit. So Encom wants to print shit to save the world. And the other one, Dillinger, wants to 3D print military tech. That's where Ares comes from. That's where the recognizers that you see in the trailer come from. It starts out with him giving a big presentation, and literally a laser just, and it even has that snap-off shit, like when you 3D print, it comes off of it. It's so literal. So they 3D print Jared Leto, and they 3D print a tank. And he's showing it off. It's amazing. The government's amazed. They're ready to buy. But then, all of a sudden, Jared Leto's character, Ares, is talking, and then he glitches out, and he turns into a million little pixels. And then he looks at his watch, he's like, damn, we still haven't solved the 29-minute problem. Here, all the 3D prints die after 29 minutes. They're not stable. So, they have to get this permanence code to make the thing stable. So we find this Asian lady, Ellen Kim. She goes to the Arctic to Kevin Flynn's random thing that he had there for like 40 years out in the middle of nowhere. And so she goes and she finds the floppy disk. They 3D print the tree and they come back with the code. Well, Evan Peters figures out that they have the code, so he sends Ares to go get the code. First, he sends Ares.
Also, my whole thing is like, why does your like military your printable military dude who's disposable look like Jared Leto? Like, why does he look like that?
You know, when Jared Leto is not the worst part of this movie, you know you're in for a bad time. Like,
no, of course, but it's one of those things where it's like you're supposed to have somebody to look intimidating, but he looks exactly like he looks like he is like the singer of a shitty rock band. Like, he looks like that. You know, he looks like he smells like patchouli. Like, he looks like that. You know?
He is the shitty singer for a rock band already, though.
I know, but it's one of those.
Never heard of 30 Seconds to Mars bars?
Oh, God.
Are they fun-sized Mars bars?
Jeez.
They might as well be, because that band sucks. I hate them.
Yeah, no bueno. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, why? I mean, like, I guess in his contract, he can never cut his hair, shave his beard. That's just how it works.
He's got to look like digital Jesus. That's his whole gimmick.
Oh. I like the better we look like Paul Allen.
Yeah,
yeah.
Same.
You can't get a table of Dorsey in this movie either.
Yeah,
No.
same. It's not good. I mean, like, and the Dillinger Corporation has their own grid or their own computer, whatever they want to call it. And it's even then the MCP is not a computer. It is actually
Him.
Julian. It's actually Julian Dillinger who's the MCP. Oh, I'm sorry, no. It is Ares. Ares is the MCP.
Yeah, and so he betrays. What happens is they try to they hack the NCOM computer, and when they hack the NCOM computer, one of Ares' comrades gets hurt, and Evan Peters is like, leave him. All of a sudden, that gives him a crisis of conscience. So he all of a sudden starts questioning the leader, the user or whatever. And so when he is tasked to kill the lady, he looks at her and there's a thing that goes empathy reading, and he like learns empathy by looking at her sad face, and he decides, I'm just going to stop my protocol and I'm just going to go protect this lady. It's as deep as the movie goes.
Yeah, and basically, Julian, Evan Peters treats Ares like fucking Google. That's basically.
But he's a computer. What do you expect him to treat him like? Like your best friend? Like, hey man,
no,
I made you.
Things where it's like, it's one of those things where it's like you like even having like seeing the visuals, like seeing them actually do the thing where he's like, oh, I need to break an NCOM. And you see them put like bombs on like the shield and actually like break in. I was like, this is too much. Like, you need to like.
Nick, tell me if you agree.
ahead.
Were the visuals in this movie less impressive than Tron Legacy that came out 15 years ago?
Yes, they were, because they were forced. They were all forced. Because
it didn't even have as good as CGI.
No, it's really shitty. Because I showed you a picture. I was watching the beginning half of Legacy before this, and it's like way the fuck better. There's actually like story in it, and it actually goes into why Flynn left and this and that, and it's left to his son, and like it actually made a little bit of sense. God forbid. But this all of a sudden just leaving, like, he's both left and they're leaving it to this CEO because reasons, and then it's like, why? Like, I don't know. It's so stupid. You could have brought the other people back, but no, not a fucking chance.
Well, they brought Jeff Bridges back because you got look at when I mean this
Jeff
movie's
Bridges. Jeff
Bridges
in this is digital Jesus. He really is.
He
is Tron.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Tron has a T. He has a T on him. And Rinsler in Tron Legacy.
I mean, it's the franchise. I mean, the franchise.
Oh yeah. You're 100% correct.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
But let's just get through this so we can have a fun show tonight, because we don't want to bore the people with a long ass movie. It was fucking terrible. It was an hour and 59 minutes. It felt like it's still going on right now, and I saw it at 2:00. It basically. This girl, Ellen, runs away. She doesn't want to get killed by Evan Peters. Ares decides he's going to help protect her, but they get zapped into the grid. But then once they get back into the red grid, we'll just call it the red grid instead of the Dillinger grid. They get into the red grid. He decides that he's going to save her. And then the other lady, that's the black lady that's in all the trailers, she becomes the new master control program. Athena. Yeah. She's going to kill Ares. So they get on like a Tron-esque jet ski, yeah, and they go through the river.
Tron jet ski.
And they just go to the end of this like canal, and then they're like, "Hey, we're back in the real world." There's just like a back door out of it.
No, not even that. Not even that. They go, okay. They take the jet ski and they see a whirlpool, and they go down into the whirlpool that takes them back to the real world. It's not like the elaborate thing of like you stand in the light and you like hold your identity disc up and it like goes up and you just like you reconstitute outside in the real world. No, that's not how the fuck it happens. It was so terrible, and just oh god, it was just like laziest shit ever.
It gets worse though, because then they have to get from when they got sent back to the real world at Dillinger Company. Then they have to get back to NCOM, so they steal a truck. And they're like, this truck's not going to make it back in time because Ares is like C-3PO. He can just quote like, oh, at this rate of speed and this amount of time in this vehicle, we won't make it, blah, blah, blah. He's annoying as shit, and he loves Depeche Mode. He just like randomly talks about Depeche Mode throughout this movie.
It's fucking weird. It's so fucking weird.
Is it because he just can't get enough?
I think so.
Get myself out.
Actually, he explains it in part of the movie. Like, there is a plot point where he talks to Jeff Bridges and says, I love Depeche Mode. Their mix of electronic and this. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is written by some hipster.
Their mix of
He should
electronic.
have just enjoyed the silence.
I would have.
Yeah. This movie was so forced. It was so forced.
Dude, they steal. The lady walks into a convenience store. And she gets a magazine with her face on it, and she holds it up. She goes, this is me. If you give me your cell phone, I'll wire you $10,000. And then she makes this stupid face to match the magazine cover, and you roll your eyes. And then she's like, I need your car. And then she's like, I'll wire you $50,000. So they rob this guy of his car and his cell phone, and they get to Encom. Meanwhile, Athena is back in the real world. Because remember, folks, every 28 minutes, these things die. So then they have to come back. It's like Groundhog Day. They go back to the grid. They come back. They get reprinted. They go back. They die. They get reprinted. It's so fucking pointless. He chases them down. Or she chases them down to Encom. They decide that the only way that Ares is going to be able to stop any of this is he needs to go into the original grid. So they pull out the laser from the first Tron movie.
Well, it's not really. And here's the thing: the laser gun looks like it's one of the guns from District 9. I'll say
it
that.
might be.
It probably is. But the laser that they show is not really. It's not. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like the one from the first movie. But go on, Jeff. I'm sorry.
It zaps. So Athena's coming to attack him. Ares needs to get zapped into this machine, and his little, he's got like 5 seconds left to live. And so he's going to attack Athena. He gets zapped into the machine, and he wakes up in the original Tron. It's purple. It's got the old graphics, the old light cycle. He's in black and white. His suit goes from more streamlined to big and clunky, like it's an 80s aesthetic. And the little pixel comes and starts talking to him.
Well,
he's
yeah,
like,
the little. Yeah, the little
bite?
bit. Yeah, the little bite, or the bit, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that thing's there. It's like, yes, no.
And it's like, I need to talk to Flynn. So all of a sudden, like, a light cycle thing appears, and he goes, and they use the exact same graphics as the original one, and the light cycle drives through the hole from the first movie. Remember that hole they burst through to get away from the
the exact same one for the first Tron movie. I've never been, like, nostalgically jerked off so much in a fucking movie in my entire goddamn life.
That's the best way to describe it. It's nostalgic. It's a nostalgic hand job that you don't get to finish.
Yeah, exactly. This is a nostalgic hand job from Disney, and it was rough, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't give consent. That's what happened. I didn't give
consent, and it was weird. Okay, I don't like it.
It made eye contact with you the whole time too, Nick.
Unblinking, uncomfortable eye contact.
And you could just hear the skin. Never mind. Anyway. So he rides the light cycle to meet Kevin Flynn, his like apparition. It's not really Flynn. It's like a version of him just to get him in the movie. And he's like, oh, the permanence code. I should call it the impermanence code. He just gives him the code right away. No question about him. Anything like that.
Well, no. It's not right away, but there's like while shit's going outside the real world, like they're waxing poetic and philosophic and like, you know.
Oh yeah, about Depeche Mode.
Yeah, Kevin Flynn's asking him, it's like this, that, and the other, and he's like, wow, and he's asking him about the music, and he's like, I don't know why I like it. I don't know why. I can't describe it. I just love it. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, man, I get it. And he gives them, you know, the fucking, and I swear to God, the way he does the permanence code thing is the same way he fixed Korra, is it?
Yeah.
Korra in Legacy, where like he gets the disc and he pulls out the DNA and it like flies off into like a fucking butterfly, whatever. The exact same shit. He does that DNA thing. They do the double helix thing as well too in this, and it's like we get it. We understand. Gotcha.
Oh, Nick, you brought up the whole putting your data disk to the sky. He needs to get back to the real world, and there just so happens to be the portal, and he reenacts the first Tron poster and goes up and zips out and goes into the real world, and then he comes back and he's got a black and white suit on, just like the original Tron.
Yeah. Because when Ares comes out and he like lights up, everything goes from red to blue or like light blue or white or whatever the hell it is. And you know he's good now. And he has to fight Athena and the bad guys. So it's just, I don't know, man. It was just a slog to get through, and There was even like a small cutscene at the end.
Yeah, to set up for a sequel.
Yeah, two sequels. No, the thing I fucking hated is, what was it? The Dark Knight Returns or the Dark Knight
Rises? The Returns is the comic.
Okay, the last of the last of the 3 Nolan movies was Dark Knight
Rises.
Okay, Dark Knight Rises. They did a fucking ending from that of Ares. I swear to God. Yeah.
You forgot the part though where they copy the Phantom Menace, because Dion, the people at NCOM, the Indian dude, the weird guy that's in the picture right there, and somebody else, they hack the Dillinger computer and they shut it down. And then all of a sudden, everybody from the grid just fall out of the sky, and that's it. They just, it's like the battle droids. They just fall down, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure they made Hassan Mijani, whatever his name is, like they made him Elon Musk, because there was a whole sequence with him like wanting to wear a cowboy hat for a second when he went out on stage. I'm like, didn't Elon Musk do that? Some shit like that.
It was a little on the nose. Like, this movie just was terrible. But Nick is right. They have a Dark Knight Rises moment where Tron, I keep wanting to call him Tron, it's Ares. Ares is writing a postcard and making jokes and puns about living off the grid, and he's going to go look for Cora. They show a picture of Olivia Wilde. She now has blonde hair, and her and Sam are off. So he's on a mission to find them. Meanwhile, there's a post-credit sequence where Evan Peters is about to get arrested, and he zaps himself into the grid. He gets hit by the laser, and then it shows him appear, and he grabs a data disk, and then he becomes master control program from the original film. He's got the headpiece and everything.
Yeah.
Because he's the grandson of the original one.
Yeah, he's the grandson of the first Dillinger. So
because that's how it works, right?
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Blood legacy.
Because a little fatty hat on, I become a plumber like my grandfather.
Yeah, because tech companies work like, you know, work like rural families. Yeah, this was. Oh God, yeah, dude. This one was. It was so disappointing. Like Bruce Box Leitner was nowhere to be found in this one.
Is he still alive though?
I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Let me check real quick.
Because if he's dead, Nick, I can understand why he's not in the film.
He is not. He is okay. Sorry, he is. Sorry, he is still alive. He's 75 years old.
Well, it's good to know.
Yeah. But I think he was interviewed like a week or two before this came out, and he said he was not even asked or anything like that to even be in it or anything. So yeah, and it was funny. Yeah, and it was funny because Jeff Bridges leaked that he was in this like on a podcast today to put him in all the promotional material.
The dude abides.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So, if I'm gonna give this movie a score out of 10, I'm not being hyperbolic. This is like a 2 to 3 out of 10. It offers nothing of value. It doesn't look good. Like, Tron lives and dies by its visual. It sucks you into this other world. And I rewatched Legacy, 2 weekends ago? Because I talked about it on last week's show. I had forgotten how much I absolutely love that movie. And I know people are like, but you hate Disney and all this stuff. Yeah, back then, they actually made something that was unique, stood out, and I still think about it 15 years later. This one, on the other hand, is so dumb. And you're not even... I would have given this like 3 to 5 or 3 to 4 points more if you spent more time in the grid. But again, it's literally 7 minutes of a 2-hour movie. The rest is a chase around Los Angeles. You could make that's any movie. Yeah.
And like I remember I would check the Tron like Wikipedia because it would update, and I remember reading this, and it's like it's on here now. It's like in October 2010, a third film has been announced in development. With Karofsky's returning as director, with script co-written by Adam Horowitz. The concept idea for the third film continued behind the scenes from August 2016 to March 2017 when Jared Leto was announced. 2017, Jared Leto was announced, co-star in the Tron Ares. In March 2022, Leto confirmed the film is still in development. By January 2023, Garth Davis had exited as director, with Jonathan Ronan entering negotiations to replace him. While production was planned to begin in Vancouver in August 2023, initially scheduled to begin August 14th, 2023. Principal photography was delayed due to Hollywood labor disputes. June 2023, Evan Peters was set to join the cast following conclusions of the strikes. So since 2010, they wanted to do one.
But why?
I agree. They're, it should have been Tron Legacy done. Legacy was great. Legacy was really fun. I'm sorry it didn't make a lot of money for them, but that was during the height of the 3D thing, and I guess they put a lot of money into that because that's how I saw it in the theaters. And
I saw it twice.
Oh yeah,
and it was
great.
a tad disappointing.
Yeah, but it was it was just a fun movie, and I guess just.
Wait, Dion, did you say Tron Legacy was a tad disappointing to you?
Yeah, that's why I always thought it didn't make the money that they wanted it to.
Oh, okay, yeah, it made $400 million, but that wasn't enough for Disney because they put it up against Harry Potter.
Bad move.
Well, and it probably cost $250 million to make.
Well, I tell you this, dude, it may have cost them a lot of money to make that. And admittedly, you want to make your money back.
Okay,
but they put all of that on the screen. That movie still looks fantastic. They re-rendered Jeff Bridges' face for the 4K release.
Dude,
so
I can't wait to get that. That's
good luck finding it. It's $80.
Well, no, I pre-ordered both of them through Amazon.
I didn't know when they went live.
By the way, according to Wikipedia, I'm looking at Tron Legacy budget. It says 170.
Oh, there you
box
go.
Box office says 409. I don't know if that's domestic or worldwide. It just says 409. So
it has to be worldwide. That movie would be like a record holder if it made that much in the U.S.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm still hung up on the Depeche Mode thing. Of all the bands you could pick, if you were we got to pick an '80s band because Tron came out in the late '70s, early '80s. Why pick Depeche Mode?
And another thing I hate is they were really trying to shove the '80s thing down your throat because there's a point where they go to the office in NCOM and you see preserved Kevin Flynn's office in the middle of this room. And I swear to God, that whole area of Flynn's arcade and the machines and everything looks like it's taken out of Ready Player One. It looks like it's taken out of that, and it's one of the rooms that you'd make, in that game, in that movie.
Well, I mean, okay, aside from the fact that while you guys were, I was looking it up, and Depeche Mode is still a band, which I found to be surprising. They toured last year. They've got 14 studio albums, and now that I'm in a new building with speakers that are wired in through the ceilings, and I'm supposed to have a microphone I can talk on to overtalk the Utes, I've been inspired. Whenever I want them to stop acting up, I'm just going to start playing fucking Depeche Mode through the speakers because my TV on the wall is hooked through it. And they'll just have to fucking dance around to Just Can't Get Enough and all the other big hits, They'll have to enjoy the silence.
Play Personal Jesus.
Personal Jesus, reach out and touch faith.
It's a great song.
That's a good one.
So that's it, guys. This movie has inspired me to torment the Utes with Depeche Mode.
Lucky kids. I want to be tortured with Depeche Mode.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's better than the shit that we deal with. Dion and I were talking about the other day. Next time a kid goes 6'7", I'm gonna punch their head off their shoulders.
What does that mean? I saw a thing about it.
I don't know, but
nobody knows. It's just they think it's funny for some reason.
It's the newest thing that they saw in the TikToks. I will say this: I have not heard Skibbity or Riz still this entire year, but every time. It's so bad. The other day during our football game, the other team called a timeout. I go over there and I'm like, all right, guys, hey, we're going to do this. We got this. Look at the yardage. We got 6-7 yards to get to a first down. One of the players on my team, then the huddle goes, 6-7. I benched him. I'm like, no, we're not doing that shit. Fuck you. You're not going to give me some TikTok meme shit while we're in the middle of a dog fight. So I benched him.
Good.
And, yeah. I'm proud of myself for that. I don't know why. This is a terrible segue. You guys talk to yourselves.
That's okay. I was going to let you die on the vine while I finish up this bracket for Bracket Battle.
Yeah.
I figured me telling the stories about the Utes in America is more entertaining than this film.
No, it really is because, God. Just the forced grid stuff, and it looked like they were trying to make it into a cartoon or something, but it looked bad. I don't know. It just didn't make sense. And forcing
cheap.
the whole thing was not good. It was I don't know. It just didn't like. As soon as it came out, I was like, this is like I knew this was like I was excited for it, but I was like, this does not look good. It looks terrible. So
somebody asked, is The Force Awakens a better film?
no.
No, it's not. Because The Force Awakens created the world so Tron Ares can exist. So it has the bigger crime committed. Because if The Force Awakens didn't get away with this bullshit, we wouldn't have to sit through requels, where it's essentially elements from the original film to pull on the emotional heartstrings. That's why
100%.
The Force Awakens will always be the worst of the Disney Star Wars movies. It will always be the most damning film of the last 20 years. You know, there are worse movies than The Force Awakens, but The Force Awakens has caused so much damage, and it's also convinced people that it's actually a good film. It is not. It has shit dialogue, shit plot points, terrible contrivances. Oh, hey, another Death Star! Oh my god!
Whoa.
Let's even make fun of it. I hate that
But-
movie so much.
But Force Awakens did give us a great comic parody.
It did. It brought us Stealing Solo, and folks, it's time for Stealing Solo 2 very soon. I'm done. I'm just getting a couple things taken care of, and then the sign-up will be live. If you want to see what the book's looking like, follow me on Instagram at TheJeffHicks. Follow us over on Twitter at TheWorldClassBS, or just check the community tab here on YouTube, where I've been posting the same stuff across the platform. So we have some goals. We want to make that book a record breaker. The first book was a big hit, and it's a lot of fun. So let's do it a second time, third time, and then Frankenfisher will be here before Spaceballs 2. That is my goal. Not a goal. It's what I'm doing. I will be done before Spaceballs 2.
Okay, so I'm looking at the numbers, .com, and for Tron Legacy, domestic box office. Thank you. Domestic box office was 172, international's 227. So that's how it got to 409 or whatever. So
Giddy up 409.
So it basically didn't even make any. It didn't make money because it only made 172 million at the box office.
Well, I blame Harry Potter.
No, same.
That little wizarding bitch.
Yeah.
Well, they're shooting the show right now, which is going to be terrible. So
It's like, okay, so I can't speak for Dion, but Kendo and Nick are slightly too old for Harry Potter, and I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. But
Dude, for some reason, like Harry Potter hit the Indian community fucking hard. Like every person I grew up with.
So does dysentery.
They tried to make their own version that was wild.
God damn it, Kendo.
the Indian version of everything is always better. Like Indian Thriller. Come on now.
Makal.
Okay, see, that's a little bit different. Let's. The Bollywood shit's not. I wouldn't say it's better. It's more fun to look at. But no,
Yeah,
I
the
tried
real
to do
Thriller
the Harry
video's
Potter
better.
thing. Like I was 9th, 10th grade maybe when that shit came out, and I'm like, I literally sat there one day on the toilet, like I'm gonna give this book a try. Got about 10 pages, and I'm like, fuck this shit, and I went back to doing whatever the hell I was doing at 16.
Yeah. I've watched probably all the movies once, and like they're fine. Like they're not. I don't pursue them. They're not on my server or anything like that. Like they're okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if anyone's like, oh, let's watch one of the Harry Potters, I'm like, yeah, it's fine, cool, whatever, no big deal.
Any of the Harry Potter movies that were out by about 2004, I saw, because it was one of those things in the dorms at the college. It's like, hey, let's watch Harry Potter in the Commons. Hey, let's watch fucking Lord of the Rings in the Commons. Hey, let's hook up a bunch of Halo or Xboxes in the Commons, play Halo. That I was into.
Oh,
But it's like, hey, I'm gonna hang out in the Commons and drink beer, even though technically Allendale's a dry town, and whatever, and try to pick up chicks at college or something like that while watching Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. But that was about as far as it went. And
Yeah, because those things aren't really, they don't happen.
no,
I
they
met
don't.
my wife watching Harry Potter.
No, definitely not, because they would have been way too into the movie, and I'm like, this movie's really fucking boring. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back to my room, get some more beer, and go hang out with a couple other guys and get hammered and play hockey.
Harry Potter is just Star Wars with magic. That's all it is.
Well, yeah.
That's all it is.
More or less. 'Cause
In a lamer cast.
Oh, totally.
I don't know if I'd say all that. They were cast pretty damn well.
No, I don't mean the actors. I mean like the cast of characters. Like I don't think Harry Potter's more interesting than Luke Skywalker. I don't
Not
think
at all.
anybody's as cool
Well,
as
yeah,
Han
one's
Solo.
11 when the movies start.
Luke Skywalker's
one's
like
involved
emotionally
in the
11
war.
in the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he whined about going to
maybe.
Taji Station to pick up some power converters and a
Put
really
your
short
funny
ass
ass
with
back
the-
in there. Right.
Oh, I do have something fun for tonight. Empire Magazine, no relation to actual Star Wars, but Empire Magazine did a list of the 50 greatest Star Wars characters. And for once, something from the modern era of Star Wars doesn't completely suck, only mostly sucks.
Okay.
I'll read you this in a minute because it's a quick read. But our friend Overkill161 says, Midget Movie Marathon presents On a Fun-Size Pond, American Fun Size, and a tiny Michael Douglas in Fun Size Down.
I'd
Isn't the
watch
real
that.
Michael Douglas pretty tiny?
I think
Yeah,
so.
sure.
know.
Yeah.
I think so.
Hang on. How tall is Michael Douglas?
Isn't he like 5'6"?
He is 5'10", so we were all taller than Michael Douglas.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by a lot.
So compared to us, he's short.
Yeah. Even the shortest one of us still has 2 inches on him.
Yeah.
You gotta get your mind out of the gutter.
Wasn't even thinking that, but thank you. Wait a second. How tall is Catherine Zeta-Jones?
He did get throat cancer.
Yeah.
That's the way I
She's
get
only
it.
5'7". Never mind. I was gonna say I thought she was as tall as he was. But
Yeah,
I
it seems
fucking
like it.
myself.
It seems like it. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, according to the AI, the 6'7" is a viral meme that refers to a Skrilla song called "Doot Doot" and is about LaMelo Ball's height of being 6'7" or something like that, and it's just used as a humorous. Kids are fucking dumb. I'm just gonna go with that. Guys,
Yeah.
invest in you. Folks in the chat, please invest in retirement, invest in some smart shit. This is financial advice. Save money, IRAs, investments, all that stuff, because the people that are going to be looking to pay taxes and take care of you when you're older in about 20 or 30 years, we're fucked. So just
I feel like every generation says that about the new one coming in.
yeah, but this is a different story, okay?
It is.
It's at least when my grandparents thought my dad's generation were going to screw things up, they're talking about the non-kid generation, and everything was okay. And then the 80s happened, and then my dad probably thought, man, my son and his generation are going to ruin everything. And we were in early enough that we weren't on the computers all the time, but we did like some really silly shit that came out in the 80s and the 90s. But I don't know, man. We're all of the same age range. We all have jobs. We all pay taxes. We have clean criminal background records. We're doing okay. I can't say the same thing about the youths of today. I mean, we laugh at
I
some
will
silly
say-
shit, but it's not 30-second things we saw on TikTok.
No.
That becomes our entire vocabulary.
That's true. It doesn't become our identity for 2 weeks, and then something else comes out, and that becomes our identity for 2 weeks. You're stuck with shit.
Yeah, I will say I will say this. Whenever I'm around my nieces and nephews and my mom and my aunts, I have to fix their phones for the exact same shit. Like I have to fix both sides' phones for the exact same shit. It's terrible. Like both of them don't understand how the phones work, and it's just like being a millennial. Like you were the one who grew up with computers, had to fix them, and like now I have to fix everybody's shit all the time. Like it's terrible.
Yeah, dude, like the whole thing about, millennials, this and that, it's not, dude. It's the Zoomers and these kids now, because same problem. These little fuckers have grown up with electronics and everything like that. I have to teach them how to download PowerPoint, templates and things like that. And the other day, I was being observed, and I was putting together this great project. Kids have to critically think. They have to discuss. They have to do all these things. And one of the kids came to me and goes, I don't know how to get the Google Slides. And I was like, click this. And he's like, oh, I was like, you could download an Xbox game, but you can't download a Google Slide. And my principal laughed at that. So I'm like, I'm getting a good report for my observation.
Dude, no, the same thing happened with my niece. Like her phone was full of like pictures and other bullshit she downloaded or whatever, TikToks and things. And she's like, oh, I deleted them, but my phone's still full. I'm like, you have to like empty out the trash. You can't just like delete them because the way the phone works is that the iPhone, especially, will keep them in the trash for like 30 days, and then it'll delete them. She didn't understand that concept.
Clearly was not a kid that had Windows, 3.1 or 95 or anything like that, where the trash bin would be empty, and then you delete something and it go there, and you'd have to delete it to make it go away.
Yeah.
You have to have empty trash bin.
Yeah. I just do shift delete it and it permanently deletes it anyway, so it's not a big deal. So
I don't get how technology's hard. But whatever.
well, see, we grew up with like all of it in the beginning.
Yeah.
So we're used to it. Yeah. So like we're used to it. Like I've built, fixed, repurposed all kinds of shit. Like it's
but you're like next level. Like I'm a step
I am not next.
I'm not calling him tech support just because of his background. That's racist, Jeff.
It's a door behind him. What do you expect? Let's keep moving.
We had the actual fucking floppy disks, and then we got the little floppy disks, and then we got the CD-ROMs, and then we got the USB drives that have just gotten smaller but bigger in capacity. And, it was a lot of fucking learning shit on the go.
And they thought that we were all going to not know how to cook. And then thought we were going to be able to take care of ourselves.
Which we can.
Because of violent games, we were going to be eating each other's faces in school.
I know, right? Grand Theft Auto made me a criminal.
That's right. Well, you had John McCain going to, these video games are bad for the good, blah, blah, blah. So they were saying the same thing. We were, and then people forget our generation loved hip hop, and the early '90s was that, but they were we're glorifying violence and debauchery. So yeah,
debauchery's fun. Dion, speak for yourself.
Yeah. Listen. It was way harder to see boobs back then. Okay, it was way harder.
That's why you watch those Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Yeah. Yep.
Listen, whenever I hear those steel drums, I have a fucking Vietnam flashback. Terrible.
Look, I get it that they were saying the same things about us that we're saying about the next group, but if I think back to what I was doing at the same ages, it's like there's a gulf there. Like even at 13 and 14, I was not as A, helpless, and B, so brain dead and mindless about things. Like I socialized with people. I didn't just message people on the phone. I didn't care about how many likes my Instagram pictures got. I didn't care about my followers. My self-esteem wasn't wrapped up into my online profile. There's the big difference.
You're 100% correct.
Most of my slang came from the shit that I was watching on TV and the kids around me, not from like. I still fucking talk like I was saying. I say awesome and excellent and cool and radical and all that. Essentially, if I learned it from the Ninja Turtles, I still use it today. Whereas the kids today, like Jeff mentioned, it's 2 weeks and then it changes and it changes. Like I said, I don't hear Skibbity, I don't hear Riz, I don't hear Rizzler. No one's talked about Ohio in I don't know how long, and
it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it changes so frequently now that it's like, what's going to happen?
It's almost as if there was an advent of an invention that affected the. This has never happened before. Not since the Negro music.
Well, I mean, it's true. Like, honestly.
You mean rock and roll, Dion? Chuck Berry invented that shit.
To be fair, I was listening to 50 Gold the other day, music that's like 7 years old, and I didn't understand the words. And
it's a shame, will never not be funny.
It's a shame, too, because it was a Chuck Berry song, and I'm like, what is a Maybelline? I don't get it. What is that word?
Best Chuck Berry song is the one when he was singing with John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And he just looks over at her like, "What the fuck?"
No, that's the best video of a Chuck Berry performance.
Oh my god!
Well, there's a lot of different videos on different websites.
Thank you.
You can find of Chuck Berry performing a lot of different stuff.
There's that too. Which
listen, now with
Chuck
AI,
Berry and I both come from the great city of not great city of St. Louis, but we do love Chuck Berry back home.
Listen,
different reasons.
Now with AI, you can have Chuck Berry do a lot of things that he shouldn't.
Yep, that's true. I saw Stephen Hawking doing a half pipe the other day,
and I saw Mr. Rogers join the NWO.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I saw Dr. King come down and give a speech with the NWO yesterday. That was My cousin sent me that one, and it was just like
Yeah.
on this day, and it was Dr. Martin Luther King walking down the ring and in NWO shirt. I'm like, this is terrible, but awesome at the same time.
Yep.
Dude, I saw Dr. Martin Luther King and not X-Pac and Tupac cutting a promo in the WCW.
Dude, I saw body cam footage of cops pulling over the mystery machine with pot in the back of it.
See, that's what TikTok should be for. It should be for really fun shit like that.
Here's the thing. There's now a TikTok for AI where it'll scan your face, so you can type in whatever the fuck you want, and it'll make that video. Then you can take that video and put it anywhere on the goddamn internet.
That is why I don't let that's why, one, the kids aren't allowed to have their cell phone out in school, and two, anytime a kid pulls a phone out and he's like, "Mister, can I take a picture with you?" I'm like, no, you cannot. You are not allowed to have my image at all, because I don't know what the hell you're going to put me saying or doing, and my job is too important to me.
Just tell him you'll sue him and his parents.
Well, luckily for me, I am well loved within the student body. So, they're like, he's the cool science teacher. He's the football coach. Everybody loves Mister, because they just call me Mister or Coach.
I'll send them a couple copies of the comics, and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy kidnapped an actor. That's terrible." They'll believe it's real too.
That's true. They will.
They will seriously think that Harrison Ford is dead.
I was legit thinking about getting like the comics and framing them and hanging up behind my desk. But I'm like, I don't want to have to answer these questions. Because while I'm proud of it, I really, really am proud of everything of my likeness in this comic book and all the shit that I do in this comic book, and my friend for doing it. At the same time, I don't want the cat to get out of that bag, because the last thing I need to do is go on Friday and be like, "We watched your show last night." I'm like, God damn it.
What you do is you just hang up a Wokebusters poster. You're right here, front and center.
Pussy. They'll be like, "Hey, when you said that racist thing, it was funny." Be like, "It wasn't even racist. It's my friend. I'm allowed to say that shit."
That's true. I'll allow it here.
I don't remember giving you that card. What the fuck?
You don't have that card. Dion's got it. I do too, by proxy.
Yeah. I've only got the card where I can make fun of Asians to a certain degree.
Now, I wanted to give a shout out to our friend Batman Well, who has the best fun size title of the night. The Texas Fun Size Chainsaw Massacre. I like that one. Or the Fun Size Chainsaw Massacre.
Listen, I would love to make Texas Chainsaw Massacre with a bunch of little people. That would be fucking hilarious and the greatest thing ever, I think.
Would you rather make it with little people or Muppets?
Here's the thing. One person has to be real, everybody else can be Muppets. That's what I'll do.
So Warwick Davis versus the cast of Sesame Street. Got it.
Yep.
No, because I want to see Celebrity Deathmatch, Warwick Davis versus Peter Dinklage. Battle to the death.
Will the Dink do it, though? Because he was on that crusade about, like, war
He did the Toxic Crusader. That dude will act in anything for money.
Oh, okay, so let's get the Dink.
Yeah, he has no scruples.
Yeah. As long as the check clears, I don't think he fucking cares.
Yeah, Troma paid him.
Well, kind of.
To be fair, what they did is they raised money. They paid like $15 million in school debt or medical debt for people with the profits of that movie.
Yeah.
So I guess it's altruism through entertainment. Shrubbles, wait, we will read your Mr. Cleo message in a minute. We got to give Mr. Cleo time to get prepared. But we have some more messages first. We have Shrubbles that also says, the Indian kids at Hogwarts were not allowed to fly broomsticks for poo-poo in the sky. I'll take a Joe Rogan high as
Jesus
fuck.
Christ.
See, and that's not me saying these things.
Trebles Away is one of the Proud Boys. It's fine.
When I make fun of the subcontinent,
Hey, I'm proud that Trebles Away listens to this show.
I'm more highbrow.
You know what I want? I want to use AI to take the Quidditch scene from Harry Potter, but have it be us riding the hot dogs like Joe Rogan. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, and instead of like the little golden like little ball thing, we're chasing like a pitcher of beer or something. That'd be great.
That's better.
One of Pamela Anderson's breast implants. That's what I vote that we chase after.
That's fine too. That is also.
Or a giant floating tit. Like that's it. You're just trying to comp a feel. Anyway,
there you go. Yeah, that works.
Anyway,
that works.
brother, here's Wonderwall.
Imagine if you gave a white supremacist 5-MeO DMT, and then as the first one, as they're exhaling,
yeah.
I still liked it better when I thought he was trying to poop in the tub.
Isn't he?
No, he's in an ice bath.
Yeah. Jeff told me it's because he was trying to poop in the tub.
No, I actually no. I said that. I said
Oh,
that,
you
and
did?
I was entirely wrong because I looked back at the video. I'm like, listen, I thought he was trying, like I honestly thought he was trying to take his shit in the tub. But it's
Yeah,
him.
that's what you told me, and I thought
It was him,
trying to
and like I watched the video. It was like a fucking Instagram reel, or whatever, of him in the ice bath for 30 fucking minutes. I watched. I'm just like, he's not shitting in this thing. He's freezing his ass off.
I was baffled to all hell. Like, how hard is it to? I mean, yeah, it's not the most comfortable way to take a dump, but you just let it out. Like,
It's
not
when
that hard to shit in the tub.
It's when that whole
Shouldn't.
like ice dunking thing, whatever, is like, they said on some far off fucking health magazine that like ice baths are helpful and rejuvenate you and help after workouts and like give you 10 more years to live and shit. And then everybody fucking did it for the
Yeah,
longest
that's why
time.
the Polar Bear Club was so popular back in the days.
Yeah, so there was
poop in the bathtub.
No, that is medical advice we will give you on the channel.
yeah.
No
So
bueno.
but no, it really just him shaking, like him in that small cup we had. Looks like him shaking in that tub. Looks like he's taking a shit in the tub. That's what it looks like.
Our pal Enrique says, I had a manager text me on the delivery device the word bet. I replied, no thanks, I don't bet on customers' packages. Then he had to explain to me, bet. I've heard.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking Loudy says that all the time. I'm like, dude, stop.
Well, yeah,
He's too old to be
Loudie's
using that one.
yeah, Loudie's around them all the time. I guess he's just kind of assimilated.
I'm around him too, but you don't ever hear me using bet
Well, you're different too.
unless
You're not
Ian
looking
and I
for
talk about what we're
acceptance.
betting on.
Yeah. You're
Loudy
built
be,
different.
Loudy be posted on TikTok like he one of the cool teachers too, So
Whoa, I was going to do a 10-year anniversary with everybody that's ever been a guest on the show, but like, Loudy just got himself uninvited. He's a fucking TikToker. I thought his Snapchats were lame. But TikTok?
that dude is a sitcom character now for sure. I love it.
If you're an
Absolutely.
actual cool teacher, you don't have to try to be. You just get told you are.
I want to have you and Loudy, Kendo. I just talk shit to each other over who's the cooler teacher.
Oh god.
I mean, I already know I am because I'm, customer approved.
Customer approved. Okay.
Kid tested, customer approved. Got it.
Yeah, like my voice of the student scores were off the charts last year, so I'm just like, apparently I'm doing something right.
Listen, Loudy's my man.
Oh, I like him too. I'm never gonna be like, I'm never gonna hate Loudy, but it's just like he's a TikToker now, and that's so not cool. Although I make that joke all the time, like when I'm teaching something and I bring up something we already went over and like no one has the answer. I'm like, I bet if I made a TikTok about it, you guys would remember the answer to this, because they would for at least 2 weeks.
I was hoping I had a picture of our original poster so I could tell the people, like, hey, we're not just talking about a personal friend. We're talking about a fallen bullshit. Well, a former bullshitter. He's not fallen.
I think you'd have to go back to like the Facebook
Yeah,
pictures.
I got it on a hard drive somewhere, but
Okay.
all my USB.
Like yeah, they're
It's
they're
at least
in there for
more
sure.
than 8 years ago at this point, because I've been around for 8 years, which is crazy to think.
Yeah, it is. It's wild.
It
It's
is.
been a long time. It's been a long time.
Folks, if you really want to know what those people look like or who they are, you can go to shopwcbs.com and you can get our retro T-shirt. There you go.
Maybe
I
I
turned
should
it into a
order
pin.
that. Next episode, I brought my I brought that shirt back
Oh,
from
wow.
Missouri. I got it upstairs in the closet, except
I
for I'm
still-
not on it.
I still have that shirt.
Yeah,
Loudy's the little guy under the BU right here. So this is the original cast. Well, not even the original cast.
no, because I'm on it.
Yeah, we updated this. Originally, Kendo wasn't here. Loudy was there, and I think we had a picture of like some lady's boobs or something on this logo.
Yeah.
That's the original World Class Bullshitters crew.
Yeah,
It was like, the shows were like 5 hours long.
Yeah, I've got the
And they were
original
done on
shirt
Skype.
upstairs in the closet.
They were
but I'm not
they were
on it.
recorded on fucking Skype.
Yes.
All the God.
But like it's weird to think because Skype is dead now. It's officially fucking dead.
Wait, this
Yeah.
show outlives Skype?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
show outlived Skype.
Yes, we fucking did it, guys. We outlived Skype.
Because Skype was so like I love how even when the pandemic happened, you couldn't use Skype because it was incredibly shitty. Zoom had to come along and like clear the fucking way and become the
Zoom is
standard.
for old people.
Yeah.
So our friend Enrique had requested a button. So Enrique, here you go.
Yeah, that's nice.
Go ahead and scream your head off! We're miles from where anyone can hear you!
That will never get old.
So according to Google, what was it? As of May of this year, Skype is no more, and they've transferred all the Skype people can now go to Microsoft Teams if you're into that. So there's that.
Yeah.
What a downgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last school district I worked for was all Microsoft Teams, and
Just use Slack or Discord. It's way the fuck easier.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to go reach far, far to the east for our psychic extraordinaire, because we have a question for one Mr. Cleo. So, folks, you know the drill. You ask for Mr. Cleo, and he shall appear when he is ready. Mr. Cleo, we have a question for you, my friend. The question is, right here, not on screen. The question is this, Mr. Cleo. Mr. Cleo, will the Kansas City Chiefs make it to the playoffs, and when will the next dongle attack occur at... Next? What? When will the next dongle attack occur?
You sound like a Libra, don't you, darling? And you call me now. Why? Because the cards don't lie. For the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, for a long time, they were the top of the league, and now but a mercy, they struggle a little bit. The Swifties came in and changed everything up. Now the Kool-Aid man has to get us back there, but he has the one thing the rest of the league doesn't. He's got the best quarterback. The Cards told me years ago, and the Cards don't lie. Have a mercy. The Cards don't lie. Chicken fry. Covered it by Chiefs and 5. Chiefs make it to the wild card. Bank it. Have a mercy. And for the dongle, the attack of the dongle, the Tilly Willy's getting on the court. It's going to happen soon. Why? 1, because the Cards don't lie. And 2, it's basketball and hockey season. And the Cards, I don't even need to touch the Cards for this one. It's going to be on the ice cold rink. They're going to throw one. It's going to get stuck in the middle, replace a couple other trinkets, and we're going to have a green dongle on the ice. Have a mercy.
These have been the wise words of Mr. Cleo. Where's the button?
.com.
Here it is. .com. There we are. We're back. A dinosaur story.
God damn it.
Hey, we all love John Goodman here on this channel.
Oh, of course.
Now I want to watch The Big Lebowski since I had to sit through Tron Ares.
Yeah, well, it's a
Jeez.
good movie, too.
That is a great
That was
movie.
not 2, just 2. It's a good movie. Tron was probably not.
So, guys,
Waste of money.
we do have a bracket battle pulled up for everybody tonight, but I wanted to get your gauge your opinions on something. It's been a long day here at WCBS headquarters, and I got an early day tomorrow, but that's okay. We have the show for you guys. We're gonna do this rapid style. The 50 greatest Star Wars character of all time, according to Empire Magazine. Dion, I want your opinion on this because you're the Star Wars guy on this channel along with me. You ready?
Hit me.
All right. I'm going to say 50, and then I'm going to read down. I'm not going to read the numbers every time. Number 50, Asajj Ventress. Then, I don't know the next character, Neil. Then it's K2SO. Mm-hmm. But at number fucking 47 is Vice Admiral Holdo.
Wow. That's what. No, hell no. She ain't even close to the top 50. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Beneath her is Admiral Akbar. Then it goes Babu Frick, that thing from The Rise of Skywalker. Captain Rex. Kanan Jarrus. Thrawn is at 42. Then there's Grievous. Rose Tico is at number 40. Of all the Star Wars...
There's no way that Admiral Akbar is ranked lower than Rose Tico. That's just not... No.
I know, right?
Okay.
Well, you know, Empire Magazine has bad taste, and I guess they're trying to represent all of Star Wars, but, you know, Maybe pick the best of the few and the proud. All right, so Rose Tico is number 40. Moff Gideon is number 39. Ezra Bridger, Balin Skull, number 36, Mace Windu. Cyril Karn, number 34, Qui-Gon Jinn. That's what we're working with. Liam Neeson's at number 34. From the Acolyte, Soul, the guy that's from Squid Game. He is better than Admiral Akbar and Vice Admiral Thrawn.
Oh my god.
And Mace Windu.
And Mace Windu. Motherfucker. Then there's Kino Loy, Chopper, Deidre Miro, The Stranger. Number 28 is Padme. Number 27 is Tarkin. All right, if you have high blood pressure, get ready. If you're sitting down, stand up because you're going to want to run around the room. Number 26 is Boba Fett.
26.
Jeez, man. Come on.
Wow. 26 for Boba
That's
Fett.
the most. Wow, that's the most insufferable shit.
Well,
Yeah.
number 25, Jabba the Hutt. Then it goes Finn. C-3PO is at number 23. Poe Dameron, Mon Mothma, Darth Maul is at number 20. Now keep in mind, I'm about to read you number 19. And number 19 is ranked higher than Darth Maul, C-3PO, Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett, Tarkin, Padme, Qui-Gon Jinn, Admiral Akbar, and the character doesn't even speak fucking English. It's BB-8. BB-8
There
was
is
ranked
no
lower.
way in the hell. There's no way in the hell.
No. They made this list
cooler
so
than
that we
Boba
can
Fett.
talk about it and then, give them fucking clout or lack thereof.
Oh, we're going to give him something, but it's not clout. Okay. Number 18 is Ahsoka. Then we have Lando Calrissian at number 17.
Bit
Little-
low.
Yeah. After him is the Mandalorian Din Djarin. Then we have Palpatine. Number 14. And I read you all these characters. Grogu is listed better than all these characters.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe
Holdo,
merchandise spells, but I don't know.
Holdo and Grogu need to be at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Or just not even on the
Grogu's
list.
better than Holdo.
Yeah.
Holdo
I'll give
shouldn't
you
even
that.
be on the list.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Grogu should be lower at the bottom for sure because
Aunt Beru's not even on this list. But anyway.
What the fuck?
Well,
I know. I'm just picking the most useless character from the original films.
okay.
Number 13 is Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, fuck off.
At 13? Okay.
At
okay.
13.
Literally the keystone to the entire series, but sure.
Well, it gets shittier. R2-D2 is number 12. R2-D2 is below number 11, Cassian Andor. And
Oh,
number
fuck off.
10 is Rey. So Rey's better than
Fuck off.
God, yeah, this list is skewed a certain way for sure.
Yeah, dude. I think this. Yeah, Jim Sterling. This is a rage bait list. This is exactly. If I was a relatively good rage baiter and troll back in my day.
You
And
still
this
are.
is the
You
type-
still are.
I am. I'm just not as seasoned in his practice as I would like to be. But usually it's just towards you guys. I would make a list like this. I mean, I would try to make it not as obvious, like putting Ray third or some shit like that. But I would definitely sprinkle stuff in there and just put him ahead of somebody that would just piss everybody off. But yeah, that's. I think this is.
Well, the
just
thing is,
let's get
this
publicity.
isn't rage bait because when you get to the bottom of the list, you'll go, "Oh, that makes sense." But everything else has been bullshit.
That's
Made
how
by
it's good rage bait. You make it make sense for a while, and then you kind of just needle them.
Okay, well, let's go on. Number 9 is Chewbacca. Number 8 is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 7 is Kylo Ren.
See, that's where the rage bait comes in. Because you go, yeah, Chewbacca, he's top 10. Obi-Wan top 10. Oh, fucking Kylo. Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
It gets worse, though. Luthen Rail, the guy from Andor, Skarsgård, the one that's in the Avengers, that you don't even know, because all these people think Andor is this hot shit. Somebody wrote me an email the other day. They were like, "Oh, you didn't watch Andor? You didn't like Andor? I don't think you really know Star Wars." I'm like, I was very respectful in my email, but I was like, "You're wrong."
Beg your
too.
motherfucking pardon? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Look,
Listen,
I handled it diplomatically.
Listen, it's like somebody it's like if somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, you don't like Miles Morales, you don't know Spider-Man." I'm like, I would wait for that. I would just be like, I'm gonna sit here and let Jeff verbally.
It happened to me on
verbally
Sunday.
assault you.
It happened to me last Sunday, and I told the dude off. I was like, "Fuck you!" And he worked at the comic book store. What's he gonna do? Ban me? I've spent so much money there. They're not going to ban me.
Guys, I
They
have a
always
better
welcome
idea.
me back.
Yeah.
Why don't you all just get on a plane and come out here? Go to the race on Saturday evening. Watch some cars go in circles. You know, the racers being racist, whatever it is that you do. And then we'll just sit on the patio and get drunk. It'll be great. Doofus will be here. It'll be a fun time. Just
We
do
can
that.
read
Stop
this list
reading
to
the
each
list.
other drunk. Well,
Yes!
let's finish the list. Here's the top 5 Star Wars characters according to Empire Magazine. Number 5 is Yoda.
That's fair. He's top 5.
Yeah, he should be closer than top 3. Top 3 for sure.
No,
Either way.
I think the top 5 are accurate. Number 4 is Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Luke Skywalker.
Okay.
Now, somehow this list is broken because number 2 is Darth Vader, but Anakin Skywalker's Darth Vader, so there's no difference.
Yeah.
Once again, rage bait.
Yes. Yes and no, but yes.
I like having them both on the list. Anakin and Darth Vader is good enough for 2 spots for me.
Exactly, because, you know, Darth Vader betrayed and murdered Anakin Skywalker from a certain point of view.
Fair enough.
You betrayed me.
It's obvious
that
at
was
this
Mark.
point. Fed up with this world. I'm fed up with this list. Let me read you number 1. According to Empire, the greatest Star Wars character is Han Solo.
That's fair.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
I wouldn't
Yeah,
argue that
but-
point. The rest of that list.
The
Oh,
list,
it is
the list,
bullshit.
the list is still shit. The list is still shit.
That list is
Argue that
absolute
point.
trash.
But also, who the fuck still reads Empire Magazine?
Not
By the way,
I just got
who
tagged in
would?
this.
I mean, you could consider Anakin and Darth Vader 2 separate entities, but at the same time, they're like literally one. So, like, why isn't it Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader? Or
I'm
just
with-
Darth Vader because we all know it's Anakin Skywalker.
Well, I'm with whoever said it first. It is a rage bait list. That's what you're speaking. That's what they want you to do. So yeah.
Well,
fuck
one
that.
thing I do want to say is Anakin Skywalker is a really poorly written and poorly acted character. And I don't care how
yeah.
much revisionist history people on the internet want to say, oh, but Hayden Christensen's a nice guy. He might be the world's greatest dude, and I have nothing to say bad about him. But in 2002 and in 2005, he did some shit performances. It'll be a secret. All this other dumb shit that he said. I hate sand. That is shit. Don't try to tell me that episodes 1 through 3 all of a sudden are great because 7 through 9 suck the big one. They're pretty bad too. They have really shit stories. They make no sense. They're boring. They're drawn out, and they look like crap. Like George Lucas tried to future-proof his movies. He got them locked into 2002 and 2005 respectively. They can't upscale Star Wars. They can't do anything with it. And when you
I
watch
will
it in high
defend
resolution,
Revenge of
they
the
don't have
Sith.
faces.
I will defend Revenge of the Sith. Even
I will too.
though,
Yeah,
even though it's
good movie.
not, even though it's
Silly shit,
not
but it's
perfect,
great.
Revenge of the Sith is good. I will say that Revenge of the Sith is good.
Fourth
But
best
I
Star Wars
agree.
movie.
Yeah, there's
Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones are
Yeah.
not very good. I mean, they've
No.
got cool moments. They have Star Wars moments, and we love the characters. But yeah, let's not get
Wait,
crazy. But
which one of the prequels was written in like a fucking weekend or
all of
was it-
them.
Oh, really? Because I remember like hearing things like, oh, 2 weeks before they have to shoot, like they're going to like they're like the script is done. I was like, what? What the fuck?
And that's par for the course with the sequel trilogy. But hey, before we close out our call afterwards, I've got a really funny Hayden Christensen story for you boys.
Well,
I've met Hayden
I'm looking
Christensen.
forward to hearing it. Oh, really?
Yes, but I can't talk about it because it's work related.
Okay. Well, Michael makes a great point. The prequels did spawn great games. Yes, they did. And they
Yes.
spawned great EU and great merchandise and all kinds of stuff. Awesome stuff. But like I always tell people,
Doesn't make the movies good.
we were all the prime age. Like I was 10 years old when episode 1 came out. It was for me. I left that movie and I hated it. I didn't like Jar Jar and I stopped liking Star Wars. The only thing I kept interest in was the episode 1 racer game because it's a great game. But then I saw 2 and I was like, I'll wait on Star Wars a little longer. And then when they brought back the original trilogy shit in 04, then I pretty much locked it in. But
Yeah, and I remember that they had a timeline for like each one is going to come out every like 18 months or 2 years or something, and then like the last one took 3 years to come out instead of 2 years.
no,
Is
they
that
were
what
all
happened?
3.
Okay, they're all three. Okay, all right,
Every
all right.
Star
Yeah, it
Wars
was-
movie was 3 years until the Disney ones came out. Then they were every 2 years.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, because rushing them made them so much better.
Well,
Well,
I
actually,
mean,
let
you
me correct myself. It was
didn't
every
understand
couple
the
of months.
artistic part. Oh, Disney. Yes, Disney Star Wars content was every couple months, but the movies was 15, 17, and 19.
No, it was 15 for episode the first
Oh,
one,
yeah,
then
Rogue
Rogue
One.
One came out in
Yeah, I
2016,
stand
then
corrected.
2017. Dude, 6 months after The Last Jedi, Solo comes out, and then
True.
we got episode 9. which is going to be referenced in our bracket battle tonight because bracket battle is third films in a series. I don't know if we're going to say if they're good or bad, but I got 32 of them.
Yeah, 32 of them? Oh, fuck. This is going to get brutal.
To be fair, as much shit as we give episode 9, that was a really fun weekend at Camp Kidney.
Oh, yeah.
That was our last weekend before the pandemic ruined everything.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because we had so many plans. It was like, we're breaking up at that point. It's like, we got this coming, this coming, and this coming. And then the pandemic happened, and it was like, we're not going to see each other until Loudy's wedding. And then since then, it's been like, I ain't seen any of you motherfuckers in the same room. And I'm okay with that to a certain degree. I mean, there are times where I'm like, man, I wish Dion was here so we could bet on football together in person instead of texting this shit back and forth. I wish Jeff was here because he would like some of this stuff. And then I leave it at that.
Well, Nick, I'll see you next weekend, and we'll send Kendo some Snapchats about.
No, wait, that's not true. The other day, when the internet for some reason doesn't want to work in one corner of the house on the bottom floor, which is by the modem, I'm like, God damn it! I wish Nick was here to help me fix this shit.
Go fuck yourself. I have offered many a time to come be your.
I keep telling you, anytime that you're available, you let me know what I need to go to the store and buy, and then you can fly here. I will pick your app. No, I'll send an Uber for you because McCarran is like 15 minutes away. That is too much of a drive, and I will.
How old are you?
I just don't want to pick him up from the airport like I'm his.
No. I completely understand. Picking somebody up from the airport is like, that's
I'll pick
an ordeal.
Up. I'm fine.
It's a fucking ordeal.
I'm fine with picking Doof up. He knows it. My mom's a different story because she doesn't understand there's a second floor and a first floor. Go down the escalator to the first level. It's easier to pick you up there because it's just whatever. But, but with Nick, it'd be like I'm driving. He's in my car. I feel like I'm driving him and I'm like his driver and I have to respect him. It's different. I can't do that because he'd want to get in the back and I'd be like, no, you can sit up front with me.
No. When you're driving, I'm going to be in the back seat. I want to feel what it feels like to be privileged.
Yeah.
So.
Driving Miss Nick.
Miss Tam.
Yeah. He's Jessica Lange. I'm Morgan Freeman. We'll make it work.
Don't they bang in that
Jessica
movie?
Tandy. No, Morgan
that.
Freeman and Jessica Tandy never do that in that movie.
Yeah, she's too old.
Yeah, she's like an old, sort of racist white lady, and he's just he's Morgan Freeman, and somehow they connect. It's a very wholesome movie.
Racism is bad.
I want to see that movie remade with Dion and who's the white lady that will cast with Dion?
I'll
Kathy
do it
Bates?
in drag. I don't care.
Oh,
all right, I'm gonna draw that picture now.
No.
The chemistry would be better.
No. It'd be Dion and Angela White. That's who it would be.
Oh no, that's not fun anymore. It's fun for him. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah,
she's not
it's more
old
funny
enough.
if it's me.
And Angela White, yeah.
Yeah, it's both.
Your wife will be so pissed.
No, my wife would think it was. She wouldn't understand it because she doesn't get humor. That's not the weird gay Filipino interviewer guy humor.
Oh, Gila douche.
No, this is. I don't remember what the fucking guy's name is. She watched it, and it's segue that I will keep short. It is essentially she watches these shows where there's this guy who's gay, but he's married with. It's a thing in the Philippines. I can't explain it, but it just happens. And he'll interview celebrities, and they're be all these jokes that I obviously don't understand their language, so I don't get it unless they say Spanish or English words. And she'll be laughing her ass off at it, and I'm just like, I don't get it. But then we'll watch something else like a comedy here for that I'll watch, and she won't understand any because apparently East Asian humor and American Western humor is completely different. And if I even put anything BritBox on, it's nothing happens at that point. I was watching Keeping Up Appearances the other day to R.I.P. the bucket woman, and I'm laughing my ass off at the stuff, and she just doesn't get it. But you know what? My people weren't conquered by the Spanish. She should know because that's COE and she's Catholic, so no, she doesn't know what a vicar is.
Okay. Xavier to God has sent us 2 messages about Batman. They're fuck, marry, kills. First off, fuck, marry, kill Dark Knight vehicles. The Tumbler, the Bat Pod, and the Bat. Dion, you and I I made a special trip to Michigan to watch Dark Knight Rises with you, so you go first, man.
Ooh, I am marrying the Tumbler. I am banging the bat, and I gotta kill the bat pod.
Same. Nick?
Is the bat like the smaller bike or something? Is that what that does?
It's the one that
No,
flies.
that's
It's the
one that
airplane.
flies.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, marrying the Tumbler, killing the bat pod and fucking the bat. There we go.
Kendo.
I really don't like the Tumbler, but that's because I compare it to the other Batmobiles. But in terms of just the Dark Knight, I'm killing the bat pod, fucking the bat, and marrying the Tumbler.
All right, and then Xavier God also sends another one. The Dark Knight trilogy voices: Batman, Bane, and the Joker. Kendo, since you went last, you can go first this time.
I fucking hated the Bane voice. I'm not going to
Sure.
pretend I'm yeah. I'm not going to pretend. I was born in the darkness, filled buddy. I'm not going to pretend. That was me and Brandon. We went and saw The Dark Knight Rises, and as soon as Bane started talking, I'm like, I can't fucking take this seriously at this point. And this is already knowing the I just smoked a carton of Reds Batman voice. So I'm killing Bane's voice. I'm fucking Batman's voice because of process of elimination. And I'm marrying the Joker because that was fine.
Same.
Yeah, I got to go the same as well. I really do. Yeah, that's.
I am marrying Bane's voice.
Yeah, I knew it.
It is very theatric. Perhaps he's wondering why he'd shoot a man and then throw him all. Like I like that a lot.
Is she wearing lacy panties under there?
Well, we all know what we all know what Hillary wears to get Jen into the mood now.
Does
So
the
that's good to
carpet
know.
match the drapes in the darkness?
The real question we all need the answer to.
Yeah.
I love it.
I feel like Nolan was just trying to one up those shit each time. It's like, how can I do it worse?
Hey,
Maggie Gyllenhaal, you're not that attractive.
do you feel in charge?
Who is the one man who has defeated me in freestyle?
That's my favorite YouTube video of all time. Bane, the rap.
I'm Bane. Yes, that's my name.
If you say the name too much, the name becomes a name. Of course, the one thing my plan lacks is game, but if you say it to my face, then I'll...
What is it? Shoot your plane? I haven't heard it in 10 years.
Yeah.
When I say
Mess with
no,
me,
you
I'll
say
crash your
so.
plane.
Oh, I don't have any nostalgia for those movies outside of the Batman Begins. That's my
I love
tied for favorite with 89. Love that. Jamie Jackson, you know what we'll do this year for Christmas, guys? Let's do Bane voices and sing Christmas carols. We'll do like a pre-recorded thing, and I'll make a commercial for it. Bane sings the hits.
The bells were your ally. I was molded by them.
Merry Christmas.
Perfect.
Happy New Year.
Perfect. Holy shit.
And then for Valentine's Day, we'll have Bane love ballads. I'm down with that one too.
Oh, God.
But they should be like fucked up rap songs that talk about banging.
Just like a lounge, the lounge lizard version of Bane. God damn it.
I'm down. Our friend Adama sent us a very generous super chat. Thank you, Adama. It says, "Good evening, bullshitters. Did you hear about the Wordle game show? No. Also, Clue is becoming a game show where the participants are trying to figure out a murder like a board game. It's me, Austin. We will get your button in a second.
Yeah,
after you answer these
That
questions.
could be interesting.
Yeah, the clue one is going to Netflix, so they're gonna fuck it up. Or it'll be
Not as interesting anymore.
Or it'll be the best thing, and then they'll like not shoot season 2 until like 5 years later, and then everybody will forget about it.
Finn Wolfhard's
be
like 63.
Yeah, no shit. And then the Wordle game show is I think Jay Farrow, that comedian's the host of it. So I don't know. I was never a big Wordle person. I didn't care for it. I didn't give a shit about it. So
I've never played it, but Jay Farrow's okay. I saw him perform live once. He was really funny.
yeah, he's a funny guy. Yeah,
Now, I love the movie Clue.
fucking
It's one
love
of
it.
my
Oh my god,
favorites.
dude. That's one I think I have in multiple formats, and I might need to just own the 4K just to have it because it's just I don't know what it is, but it's like so hilarious and funny and good, and it's one of those things I could watch on repeat and not get bored of it.
Well, the
Same.
DVD format is the supreme format because it's got all the alternate endings for everybody having done it.
Oh,
I believe.
It does, because Dan bought the Blu-ray and it has it on there too.
that's awesome.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a board game movie done right to where you could have, and the only way that'd be even better is if like it just pops up like with a freeze screen that says select random ending, and you could just click the random ending, and then you could get somebody else doing it, and then every time you watch it through, you could get something different. That'd be fucking great.
Wait, no
Same.
love for Battleship? Come on, Kendo.
Mahalo,
Aloha, yeah, mahalo, motherfucker. That's all I got to say to that. And then Chris Brown.
God damn.
You think that's what he said to her before he gave her the right hook? Mahalo.
I like to
motherfucker.
imagine it. Like if I need a good laugh, I imagine. Actually, I've never
Oh my
thought that until
God.
right now.
Oh my
It'd been
God.
too early for him to go 9-ball side pocket and then clock. her.
Listen. I'm still waiting for Hungry Hippos the movie. Okay, I'm waiting for that to happen.
Starring
That
Lena
could
Dunham.
actually work. Oh, why'd you have to bring her up?
Lena Dunham and Gorlock.
Is that a
Or
man
off
or a
the
woman?
story. That is
I don't fucking know, and I don't really care.
I'm almost 100% positive that is a man as a woman.
Probably.
Okay. Enough. Let's.
Folks in the chat, what do you think? Is Gorlock a man or a woman?
We need to know.
No, you don't.
Comment
No, you
down
fucking
below.
don't.
You know what? We're gonna do a test. We're gonna name a stream we do called "Is Gorlock a Man or a Woman?" I bet you we get 10,000 people watch.
I'm willing to try.
All right, let's try it next week. Is Gorlock a man or a woman? We'll answer that question. Let's treat it like a
Eventually.
CSI episode with Bane's voice. We'll break it down. Ugh. I've never puked on my own show, but I might. What's? Yeah, I have passed out when I drank a lot on the show.
We've been there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyway, we have a request for a very special button, and it's probably my favorite one here on the channel.
Who's that Pokemon? It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
One of the worst payoffs ever.
The worst.
Jeez.
Oh fuck, dude.
You know, I haven't been to this tab in a minute. Let's press a classic button here. Dion, pick a number between 1 and 10.
1 and 10, you said?
Yes.
Ooh, give me a sloppy 7.
Grace!
I missed him.
No, you don't. No, you
Penal
don't.
system doesn't.
No, I don't. Kendo, you pick a number.
Give me 5.
Wrong!
Jesus, we're just rolling.
Yeah,
People.
I know. That's super too.
I can get it worse. Nick, pick a number.
3.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
It's not as bad. He hasn't committed crimes.
That's true. That's true. Not as bad. The other two before him were really bad.
Now, we have a button that the internet... It's a button of a person who the internet thinks is that bad. Jeff, pick a number. 14. Nick
No,
Seth's
I
wife.
would say the other two guys are way worse than Brie Larson. I mean, she just
Guess what, motherfucker?
yeah, he wasn't that great either.
No.
True. That's true. but the other two are far worse.
Yes,
God, yes.
criminal. One convicted, the other should have been.
Yeah. Yeah, very much.
I didn't think Mike Myers was that bad of a guy. He's just Canadian.
He should be put in jail for the Love Guru at the minimum.
Yeah.
Only the Love Guru, the Cat in the Hat, buddy.
The Cat in the Hat was stupid. The Love Guru was offensive. And
It
not
was offensively done.
towards anybody. It was offensive towards comedy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
So is the
really
modern age.
That's also
bad.
accurate.
That's very true.
Xavier God says, rank, I'm Batman. Keaton, Bale, Patterson, Clooney. Nick, you get to go first this time. Or do you want me to go? You pick.
I'll go. I'm going Keaton, Bale, and Clooney, then Patterson.
Yeah, I'll go the same way because I don't think does Robert Pattinson actually say I'm Batman?
I don't think he does. I don't remember. I only watched the movie once, so I can't say. I don't remember.
Same. But George Clooney's hi freeze, I'm Batman. It's just so dumb.
It is.
Everything about that one is dumb. Dion.
Give me bottom Clooney, Patterson, Bale, and Keaton number 1.
Yeah. I'm just taking Keaton number 1 because as an adult, I will still pop every time he's like, yes. Yeah.
When I saw it in theaters last
movie.
month, I was just like, yes. Especially the ending too, when he looks up to the bat signal.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen that movie 100 times at least in the last 36 years, and every time it's like, I'm like, yes, fuck yes.
That's the only thing I'm gonna buy from Amazon's discount day or whatever. It's buy 2 get 1 free movies. I'm like, I need a copy of that on 4K. So
nice. Yeah, I do too. Now that you mentioned it.
All right, guys, let's have a little fun and redeem this downer of a Tron episode with a game of bracket battle. So hopefully it works this week. I have it all set up.
Did you
test
it?
Ready?
Is it working?
Yes, it's working now, Nick.
Ooh.
All right, so this is third films in a franchise. Do we want to make it fun and say what is the shittiest one or what is the best one?
Shittiest.
All right. Shittiest. Folks in the chat, you can play along at home. We have rules for this game. It was, 5 votes count for the audience vote. So 5 of you, the first number to get to 5 counts. So, like, for example, Alien 3. If 5 of you say Alien 3 is worse than Atlas Shrugged 2, then your fan vote counts for Alien 3. We're still working out the kinks, the bugs, and all that other fun shit, but let's make this a little more interactive this week. So this is another beta test for Bracket Battle before the official show launches here on the channel. Johnny, I agree, Keaton is the GOAT Batman, and Bale is a close second. Don't forget Adam West, though. He's the OG.
He is the OG. Respect the OG.
Adam West is the fucking man. R.I.P. Adam West. So, All right. We're doing shittiest threequels. All right. Round 1. Alien 3 versus Atlas Shrugged. Who is John Galt?
I don't know what the fuck was that.
The only reason I picked
that shit. Aliens 3.
I picked a list. Here's the thing. If you guys want to replace Atlas Shrugged with another crappy third, we can, but this list is pretty much filled, so if you can think of one off the top of your head that won't be on this list, we'll do it. But
I'm guessing Beverly Hills Cop is on here.
Oh no, Beverly Hills Cop 3 isn't on here. Let's replace Atlas Shrugged with Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah.
So what's shittier, Alien 3 or Beverly Hills Cop 3?
Alien 3.
Alien 3.
Alien 3.
I've never even watched Beverly Hills Cop 3, but I'm just going to say Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Okay, let's check in with the audience right now. Okay, so Atlas Shrugged, folks, doesn't count. We're gonna change your Atlas Shrugged votes to Beverly Hills Cop. Well, you should actually look at Alien 3, Alien 3, 3 Alien 3s, 4 Alien 3s.
Alien Cubed.
It's Alien Cubed. The audience votes Alien 3, and I was going to vote Alien 3 because I hate Beverly Hills Cop 3, but Alien 3 is just, like, not watchable. So,
yeah.
All right.
It was not good.
That is that. All right. What is crappier, Psycho 3 or Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End?
Psycho
3.
Psycho 3. It didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I'm going to go Psycho 3, but I want to hear what the audience has to say in the chat. So, folks, Psycho 3 stars Anthony Perkins. Pirates of the Caribbean 3 stars Johnny Depp. And we have 1 for Psycho 3, 2 for Psycho 3. It looks like it's going to be a lot of Psycho 3. So we're just going to go ahead and give you guys the vote for Psycho 3. And moving on. All right. What is shittier? The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, or Poltergeist 3?
Hobbit.
I'm going to go Poltergeist 3. That one's pretty fucking ridiculous.
I just say Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna go Hobbit.
Yeah, I'm same boat. I'm gonna go Hobbit 3.
Let's see what the audience says on this one because I don't think I've watched either movie. And
I've watched. Yeah, Poltergeist 3 is the one where they're in like the high rise apartment or something.
Yep.
Oh, I have seen that one. That movie's terrible. So let's see. We got one for The Hobbit.
I think they're going Poltergeist.
Okay, Poltergeist. The chat. All right, Nick, you pay attention to the chat. The chat votes Poltergeist. I'm gonna vote The Hobbit since I haven't seen it. Sorry. So we're moving forward. The Hobbit is still around.
Man.
All right. What is shittier, Fantastic Beasts 3 or Home Alone 3?
Home Alone 3, 100%.
Home Alone 3 is really bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Home Alone 3 is my guilty pleasure. I'm voting for Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, I'm going Fantastic Beasts as well too because like Home Alone 3 is bad, but like it's Fantastic Beasts. Like, come on.
We need a tiebreaker.
Well, the audience has really spoken. They don't like Home Alone 3, so
I think
they have disappointed me. But whatever.
Easy, Palpatine.
Hey, somehow I'll return. So will Home Alone 3.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Godfather Part 3 should not exist.
I'm with that.
Are you voting
Rise
for it?
of Skywalker.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Nonsense.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. What the fuck? Okay.
It's Star Wars Rise of Skywalker versus Godfather Part 3. So let's calm down on our offensive, oh, no, it shouldn't exist. Rise of Skywalker is just shittier. There's fucking horses in outer space that ride on the side of Star Wars.
I changed my vote.
God damn it. I forgot. I keep forgetting about the fucking horses, Jeff.
I changed my vote, too.
I forgot about the goddamn horses, Jeff.
The knife that could see past the fallen Death Star.
Yeah, it's like the Goonies. Where's the gold
Goonies
bloom?
thing with the, oh god, yeah. Oh jeez.
I haven't seen.
Give me fucking Rise of Skywalker. Give me that one.
Everybody in the chat has said the Rise of Skywalker. There we go.
God damn it. Okay.
So it's 5-1. None. Rise of Skywalker is the worst. Oh god, this might make it all the way to the end.
Jeez.
It's hard. It's gonna be hard to beat.
Okay, this is a weird one. What is shittier, Spy Kids 3D Game Over or The Matrix Revolutions?
Spy Kids 3D.
Matrix Revolutions was bad. Matrix Revolutions was terrible.
I would be willing to watch Spy Kids 3D. I would never be willing to watch Matrix Revolutions again.
Yeah, same here. It's a 3-1 vote, but I want to hear what the audience
3D
has
is
to
like
say.
terrible George Lopez.
But 3 is terrible Matrix, when the first one's great. Spy Kids is just the same level of meh. Well, I was a little too old for that, I think, right?
Yes,
Grade
yeah.
Only reason I ended up seeing it is because 3D is so bad. Like, even as a kid's movie, it barely makes any sense.
Okay, so we have Matrix, Spy Kids, Matrix, Spy Kids. Well, it looks like we're going to go with Matrix for everybody. Spy Kids. Hey, Home Alone 3, Brett. Home Alone 3. You know what it's like. Okay.
Alvin and Chipmunks.
Okay, what is shittier, though? Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 or Cars 3?
I haven't seen either of those, to be honest with you.
So Kenda votes Alvin.
I'm going to have to go with... Oh, shit.
I know.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. That movie's so annoying.
Anybody else? Nick, you gone?
Yeah, I'll go Alvin as well. Yeah, because like I haven't seen either of those, but I'll just go Alvin and Chipmunks. It's fine.
Yeah, because I like Chasing Amy's Jason Lee, but that's kind of like an embarrassing role for him. I know the checks were great, but whatever. And the chat all hates Alvin and the Chipmunks 3. And they also say that Cars 3 has Nathan Fillion, so...
Yeah, but he's, what is he, carrying the entire movie? Come the fuck on.
Plus, Cars 2 is so bad that
I've only seen the first one. I haven't watched anything beyond that. Like, I just didn't care.
Yeah, don't. But 3 is definitely better than 2.
Now, this is a fun one because I can actually comment on both of these movies, having seen them both. Well, I've seen Godfather 3. I just spoke. Taken 3 versus Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Which is shittier?
I gotta go with Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That movie is so early 2000s.
Dude, oh god, they tried making a spin-off of that movie and like ruin that guy's career. Have you ever seen him act again? No, you haven't.
Rightly so. I'm gonna vote for Tokyo Drift because it is a piece of crap. But Taken 3 is a huge step below Taken.
Yeah, Taken 3 sucks, but it's no Fast and Furious movie.
It's still 90 minutes of Liam Neeson, okay?
True. Well, most people are voting for Tokyo Drift, so we're going to move on. Tokyo Drift, thank you, folks. is the winner. Now it's the battle of the comic book movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania versus X-Men: The Last Stand. Oof.
And Quantumania.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Shoot.
Yeah. Last Stand is not that egregious. Like Quantumania. Come on, why?
See, Dion, I'm voting. Hold on, let me get this ball rolling. I'm voting X-Men 3. I recently rewatched that piece of shit. That movie is terrible. You went from X-Men 2, which is arguably the best X-Men movie, to that? That's garbage. That is a terrible movie. So, at least Ant-Man 2 was kind of crap, and then you just dropped the ball even farther down the list, but that's my statement, and I'm sticking to it. X-Men.
I still want to watch what happens after Quantumania. Last Stand, I was almost done with that X-Men. Last Stand is such a disappointment.
Is that what you're voting for?
Yes, it is.
All right, Kendo.
I can't vote against Paul Rudd. Last Stand.
Okay. Let's see.
I love you,
Paul
Rudd.
Yeah, we love you. We hardly knew ye. So the chat is voting. Oh God, we got a lot of Ant-Man. Well, we're gonna still vote. Let's see, Ant-Man. It's a 2-3 in the favor of X-Men. So sorry, folks. Even though you guys hate Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, X-Men: The Last Stand is going on to the next round. This is an interesting one. Hangover 3 versus the Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Mummy, because it doesn't have the same.
What's her
Maria
face?
Bella's not a great replacement.
Oh, the for the wife.
Rachel Weisz.
Oh yeah.
Rachel,
Oh shit. Yeah.
Weisz,
That's yeah. That's a good point. I'll go with that too. I completely forgot about that one, even though I have it. That's probably the one I watched the least. So yeah.
Kendo.
I hated Hangover Part 3. They should never have made anything past the first one, but
agreed.
I'm gonna go with you guys on the Mummy thing, and I cast my vote that way.
Yeah, the Mummy is great. The second one's pretty decent, and the third one's just stupid. So I'm gonna vote for that one too. But I hate the Hangover 3 as well. By the way, shout out to Jamie Jackson. Tokyo Drift is cancer. That's harsh but fair.
Oh my god. Yeah, probably right.
Okay, so let's see. We have Hangover, The Mummy, Emperor's Tomb, Hangover, Mummy. There's no third Mummy. So it looks like you guys vote for the Mummy. So that's a clean sweep. Oh, God. This one's hard. Spider-Man 3 versus Rocky 3.
Spider-Man 3.
Nick has stepped away. Dion has stepped away. So I will answer. Okay. Rocky 3 doesn't suck. Spider-Man 3 is not great. So I'm going Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 is such a letdown. It's just such a letdown.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3 as well.
Yeah, this is only because we needed films for the list. Rocky 3 is not bad. Rocky 5 is the bad one.
Yes.
Okay, so
just wait until Rocky 5000.
I am waiting every day. I'm counting down. Are we there yet? And the universe just tells me no. So Spider-Man, Rocky, Spidey, and then the chat. Okay, Spidey. So everybody's voting for. Well, majority votes for Spidey. Sorry, Spider-Man, you're making it to the next round of shittiest threequel. Now, I made a mistake here. I guess I copied this one twice. Superman 3 versus The Godfather Part 3. So let's replace it with...
Jaws 3 on here?
Oh, wait, is Jaws 3 on here? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Halloween 3. We'll replace it with Halloween 3 versus Superman 3. Which is shittier?
Superman 3?
Yeah.
Superman 3?
Yeah, Superman 3 is bad. Yeah, it's terrible.
Halloween 3 is great.
Yeah, I just picked one out of my...
It's still scary. It still does its job.
I wouldn't wear one of those fucking masks.
You know, like evil Superman, the rest of that movie's dog shit.
You mean you don't like Richard Pryor putting on a tablecloth as a cape, and he's on flying around like this, and then he gets on the skis and he flies off the side of a building? Yeah, that movie's garbage.
Yeah, we got the picture.
Superman. Yeah.
Okay. Batman Forever versus Tron Ares. What's your shit?
Jeez, I wonder how this one's gonna go.
Batman. Okay, Tron Ares is shittier.
Yeah.
Let's just, you know what? Fucking 20 points for Tron Ares.
God damn. Okay, that movie was bad, Jeff, but who hurt you, man? Who the fuck hurt you?
Tron Ares, apparently. Jerry Leto.
Tron Ares.
Jeez.
Okay, I don't know what the kissing booth is. Is it better or worse than RoboCop 3?
What the fuck? You could. Okay, is Blade 3 in here?
We'll replace this with Blade 3. The kissing booth no longer exists. Which is shittier, RoboCop 3 or Blade 3?
RoboCop 3 shittier. RoboCop 3 still shittier.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Blade 3 is so disappointing.
It is,
RoboCop
but it's
3
not
released-
as it's not as bad as RoboCop 3.
Yeah, there's no jetpack.
Yeah, but Blade 3 has way too much Jessica Biel, and it's just
True.
It's just Wesley Snipes not giving a fuck.
That's also true.
I love the album. I love I was born ready, motherfucker. But Blade 3 is such a step down from 1 and 2. It's so bad.
So you're voting Blade 3?
Even
the kissing booth. All right. The audience has voted heavily against RoboCop 3. Lots of RoboCop 3 hate.
That's it. Your RoboCop 3 is bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The TV show's better.
The little girl was really bad. I stayed with you all night, RoboCop.
I'm gonna vote 50 Shades Free. I've never seen either one of these movies, but those movies can go fuck themselves.
50 Shades Free.
You got to let me read the titles for the audience. We got The Chronicles of Narnia 3 versus 50 Shades Freed. So you're going to which one, Kendo?
50 Shades, not a dry seat in the house.
That. I hate that. Those movies are terrible. Probably.
Yeah,
I've never watched them.
I'm gonna go 50 Shades as well. Fuck that whole franchise.
I've only seen 50 Shades in clips on YouTube, and it looks awful.
I'm sure you have. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hey, man.
I don't think Dakota Johnson can act, so I'm going to vote that. And the audience is voting for 50 Shades as well. So here we go. 50 Shades.
You know, you know, there's a very odd correlation between 9/11 and 50 Shades of Grey, right?
No, I did not know that.
Tell me at the end of bracket battle. Like, pull up those notes. I need to know this. We cannot end the show without knowing that.
Yeah, we got to know. Did the Saudis do 50 Shades?
And knowing is half the battle. All right, guys. Final matchup of the first round. Highlander 3 versus Jaws 3D. Which is shittier?
Jaws 3D. It's so bad.
It is, but Highlander 3 is not.
Louis Gossett Jr. can't save it.
I'm going to vote Highlander 3 because at least Jaws 3D had a gimmick.
Yeah, but Van Peebles saves the final.
I never said it was a good gimmick, Dion. I just said it was a gimmick.
You're an honest man, if anything.
What is it? Let's see. What's worse? Highlander was worse.
Okay.
Seal the park. God damn it, seal the park.
So
Louis Gossett Jr. saved Jaws 3 like he really did.
Yeah, but Dennis Quaid gives a really bad performance, so I'm going to vote Jaws.
When is he giving a good performance?
Any given Sunday?
Inner Space.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I love that movie.
That's a good movie, though.
All right, let's see what the audience says. We have 1 for Highlander, 2 for Highlander, 3 for Highlander.
We got 1 for Iron Man 3, too.
1 for Iron Man 3! And The Dark Knight Rises, apparently.
It's just Iron Man 3 is shit.
It's not even in the bracket, but it's so bad. Somebody had to vote for it, and I appreciate that.
This is a beta test for the real show, and we pulled it together at the last minute. Tron broke my spirit, guys.
It did, man. I still love you. Just know that I still love you.
Okay, so we're gonna go with what won? Was it Highlander or Jaws?
They were
I
tied.
think Jaws won. Oh shit! Yeah, still Jaws.
They're tied.
Nope.
Fuck.
Jaws is 4-3.
Okay.
Jaws.
All right, Jaws the Revenge. No, wait, Jaws the Revenge is garbage. Anyway.
Yeah, Jaws the Revenge. No. Jaws the Revenge is terrible. Jaws the Revenge is terrible.
Jaws,
okay, guys.
Yeah, Jaws 3D is fucking schlock. The schlockiest shark movie. I swear to God.
All right, guys, round 2. What is the bigger piece of crap? Alien 3 or Psycho 3?
Oh, God, Psycho 3.
Psycho 3 is it's just a bad movie.
No, I'm still saying Alien 3. I'm still saying Alien 3 because it was so egregious. You had 2 really good movies, and you completely shit the bed on the third one.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. It's when you ruin a great track record, like Psycho is great, Psycho 2 is not. So it's like Psycho 3.
Yeah. Like after Psycho 1, it's immediately diminishing returns, but it's not like it's not like incredibly egregious or whatever, where it's like the stark fall off. Like they were bad from 2 and onwards.
Yeah, Alien. Both of those movies, Alien and Aliens, are genre-defining films that stand the test of time.
100%.
Alien 3 is just like, it's down here, and then so is Resurrection, and they just suck after the first 2. It's a shit franchise, like Predator.
Yeah, 3 is so bad, dude.
All right, now we need the audience to vote because we're tied. So we have
Looks
1
like
for Psycho,
Alien.
2 for Alien winning.
No, Psycho, Alien, Psycho, Alien, Psycho. Are you guys doing this on purpose?
Yeah, they
yes,
are.
they are.
Yeah, they are.
All right,
they are.
Alien's
really
got 4 to
bad
3, so
people.
best of 7. Alien wins 4 games to 3.
All right, Alien moves on to the next round. Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies versus Home Alone 3, which is crappier.
Oh God, Home Alone 3 just on general principle.
Yeah, Home Alone 3 is really bad.
I'm voting Hobbit.
So I'm going with you. I'm still going Hobbit. I hate the fucking Lord of the Rings.
Right.
I fucking hate Lord of the
Audience.
Rings.
Scarlett Johansson is in Home Alone 3. Who's in The Hobbit 3?
The dudes that are in the Hobbit movies.
Orlando Bloom and
Oh, Home Alone 3 just took 4.
Yeah, Orlando Bloom's in it. Gandalf is clearly in it.
All right, a lot of Home Alone 3s. Yeah.
well, that's fair. All right, what is shittier, The Rise of Skywalker or The Matrix
What a
Revolutions?
terrible matchup.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that Rise of Skywalker.
It's so nonsensical.
It's piss poor.
We at least have the Neo versus Smith fight at the end of Revolutions.
That's true.
But somehow
Yeah.
Palpatine returns, bro. How can you not?
God, every time I hear
Oh
that,
my
it
god,
just
dude!
gets
I
me.
remember when we were at oh Jesus Christ.
Dion
at the
could
goddamn
have got us
Star
kicked
Wars
out of that
announcement,
movie, and
and
I
we were
wish
just
he
like-
would have.
Dude, they announced it when we were at the Star Wars convention, and we were it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you who's drunk at the wheel managing this franchise?
Kathleen
Yep,
Kennedy.
Ray kick flipped over the TIE Advanced fighter, and then we heard Palpatine's voice, and we're like, "You got to be fucking kidding us!"
Yeah,
Dion should have went harder in the paint to get us kicked out of that movie.
I tried.
We still would have had a bitchin' stream.
Yeah, oh yeah, it would have still been great. Be like, folks, not only did the Rise of Skywalker suck of what we saw, but Dion got us kicked out, so it's even better because we didn't have to stay for the end.
Yeah, but somehow Palpatine survived, so everybody has voted The Rise of
Somehow.
Skywalker. Not a single Matrix. Okay, so the audience votes The Matrix now. It's a 5-1 sweep. Sorry, Neo. Your princess is in another castle. All right, so Alvin and the Chipmunks versus Tokyo Drift.
I'm going Tokyo Drift. I'm
about
going
this?
Tokyo Drift. Tokyo
That's
Drift.
what's
is-
great about this. These random ass matchups.
I'm going Alvin and the Chipmunks. Tokyo Drift, I can sit through. I can't watch an Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah,
movie.
Alvin the Chipmunks is so annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alvin and Chipmunks because if it's gun to my head, what would I rather watch? Tokyo Drift.
Oh god.
Looks like the audience is mostly voting Alvin with 1 Tokyo Drift. All right, so the audience is voting for Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's a 4-1. All right, X-Men: The Last Stand versus The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Ooh, X-Men.
Jinx. Yeah, I'm
Damn it,
voting
I'm
X-Men.
still, I'm still going Mummy. I'm still going Mummy.
Well,
All
you didn't win that one, but that's okay.
That's
I've
fine.
been there.
That's fine.
So we got 1 for X-Men, 2 for X-Men. Ooh, The Mummy. The Mummy, they're tied.
Oh.
X-Men's taking the lead.
Yeah.
Come on, Schwartz. X-Men, The Last STD. The Mummy, The Mummy. Oh, they're tied again. Son of a bitch. Next vote wins. Somebody vote. God.
It's not that hard to type X-Men.
Or just 3. 3 counts. X-Men. All right,
X-Men,
TLJ,
Yay!
good job. Woo! X-Men was going to win no matter what. Oh, this is a tough one. Tron Ares versus RoboCop 3.
Tron Ares is still worse. Tron Ares is still worse.
I'm gonna default to you guys, even though RoboCop.
Yeah, I'm gonna default to you because it looked bad.
Listen. Like you said in the last one, you can sit through RoboCop 3. You can't sit through Tron Ares.
Not comfortably, but I'd rather do that.
Yeah, at least there's a jetpack and there's those weird Asian robots or whatever like that have fucking katanas or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, the audience agrees Tron Ares is a piece of crap. So in a 5-1 sweep, RoboCop survives somehow. And then final matchup of the second round: 50 Shades Freed versus Jaws 3D.
50 Shades is worse.
I'm voting Jaws.
Jaws 3D is so stupidly it is bad. Early 80s bad.
Early 3D.
Yeah, early 3D bad. The floating shark.
Dun, dun.
Not even that. It coming towards the screen and it's just like,
yep.
It's so terrible. It's so terrible. No, I'm
In
still
the glass.
Oh,
gosh. Slow mo. Random black dude gets eaten.
Okay, so I've never seen 50 Shades, but I'm going to vote Jaws 3 because I have seen it. It's bad. Dion's selling me on how bad it is.
I'm voting 50 Shades because even though Jaws 3D, like I said, has a gimmick, didn't say it was a good one, but it also gave us a really good joke in Back to the Future. So 50 Shades is my vote.
That's true.
Okay, so 9 people voted for 50 Shades. I'm going to give that 2 votes, and then the next person gets to break the tie. We'll go back and do Superman versus Spider-Man in a minute. All right, next person that votes. It doesn't matter if you've double voted. We're American. We can double vote here on this show. All right, Kendo voted for 50 Shades. 50 Shades is shittier than Jaws 3D. Then we're moving on. And then I forgot Spider-Man 3 versus Superman 3. Which is the bigger piece of crap?
Oh,
I know, right?
Superman 3 is bigger.
Superman 3.
Yeah. Are we all agreed?
Yes.
Yep.
Like, Spider-Man 3 has nuggets of quality. Superman 3 has Clark Kent eating dog food.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
All right, so Superman. Okay, you guys want Superman 3. It is a piece of crap. It's somehow better than The Quest for Peace, but that's still not a good thing.
No.
All right, what is shittier, Alien 3 or Home Alone 3?
Ooh.
I'm going Alien 3.
I'm still going Alien 3. Yeah.
I got to vote
I'm
Home Alone
Alien
3.
3 here as well.
You say Alien 3 for you, Dion?
Yes, sir.
And then Kendo's Home Alone?
Yeah, I'll go on Lonely Island with Home Alone 3.
Okay, Alien, Home Alone. Oh, let's go back up. Home Alone, Alien. Alien, Home Alone, Alien, Home Alone, Home Alone. Home Alone. Okay, so the chat votes for Home Alone. Alien still makes to the next round. Home Alone 3 is no longer the shittiest of all time. Here's a battle I never thought I'd see in my lifetime because I've never thought of this. What is shittier, The Rise of Skywalker versus Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked?
Ooh,
Skywalker.
It's gotta be Star Wars, right? I mean,
Skywalker.
Yeah.
We could at least get drunk and enjoy ourselves through Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked.
Alvin and the Chipmunks is so annoying.
But I'm the spy.
But
I'm the spy.
I
Oh
know.
my God.
And I am Ray Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dion, remember The Rise of Skywalker? She goes to yell at Chewbacca and she blows up the ship with Force lightning.
Yep.
Yeah, but then you've got
And she
them
thinks she
trying
killed
to
him.
keep Jason Lee from getting a girlfriend, and it's just like, ugh.
So you're actually going to vote
still.
Alvin and the Chipmunks is better than shittier than Rise of Skywalker?
Alvin and the Chipmunks is so annoying, dude. Like, it's just
Okay. No judgment. Your vote counts.
Yeah.
One man, one vote.
Yeah.
One man, one vote. Free Africa.
John's on Lonely Island on this one, but you know what? Hey, it's his right.
And everybody has voted for The Rise of Skywalker. Not a single Alvin.
Dion's on very lonely island with this one. But he stuck by his guns, and I respect that.
Space Horse Charge. God, I will never forget that fucking commercial, that goddamn trailer, ever.
So stupid.
Piece of crap. All right, what's the shittiest superhero movie on this list? The Last Stand or Superman 3?
Oh, God.
Superman 3.
Go with Superman 3 on this one.
Yeah, Superman 3.
It's got to be Superman 3.
Yeah. X3's garbage, but Superman 3 is next level dumb. And
It's offensively bad.
Let's see. We have Superman, Last Stand, Superman. Okay. So, looks like the chat... Oh! They're tying it up. Fuck. All right, next vote counts. It's the winner. 5, 4, 3, 2. For England, James? All right, fuck it. Last Stand it is. You got that vote. All right. Tron Ares versus 50 Shades Freed.
Tron Ares is worse. Tron Ares is worse.
I'm conflicted. No, I'm not. It's Tron Ares.
Yeah, but I was about to say.
50 Shades movies are awful. I'm going to go 50 Shades because I haven't seen Tron yet.
And you never will.
It's not good.
Probably not.
It's not good.
All right. Kendo. As I drop my earbud. Great.
50 Shades.
50 Shades. It's a tie game. I guess the audience is going to vote for this one. Okay. We got 1 for Tron. 3 for 50 Shades. 4 for 50 Shades. 2 for Tron Areolas. That's the new movie title officially here on the show. It's Tron Areolas.
All right. 5 for 50 Shades.
All right. First to 5 automatically wins. 50 Shades of Freed is better than... There's a shittier than Tron Ares. Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay.
That's okay.
Semi-final round. Alien 3
Skywalker.
versus The Rise of Skywalker. Go.
No, it's Skywalker. It's Rise of Skywalker across the board.
Yep.
There you go. Really, really run that scoreboard up. There you go. Yep.
2,000. Literally 2,000. Superman 3 versus 50 Shades 3. Go.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting fucked either way.
I would rather watch a Superman 3 than a 50 Shades Freed, so I'm voting 50
Easily.
Shades Freed.
Yeah, 50 Shades.
All right, 50 Shades is getting that from 4 out of 4 bullshitters agree that 50 Shades Freed is a crappier movie, even though we've never seen it. Well, Dion probably watched it once when he was really drunk.
I can believe that.
Clips.
I feel like Dion watched it when he was sober.
I can believe that too.
Yeah.
Clipped it. I clipped it.
Like-
Sure you did. Sure you did.
You clipped yourself watching it. No judgment, though. Dakota Johnson's a white woman. We get it. All right, the audience doesn't like 50 Shades either, so 50 Shades gets the nod. Goodbye, Superman 3.
Oh my
And then
God.
finally, the greatest
Here we
battle
go.
in the history of entertainment. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker versus 50 Shades Freed.
Rise of Skywalker all the way through.
50 Shades. That whole. You know what? No. Rise of Skywalker doesn't make. It just doesn't make sense at parts. So
No.
yeah, I'm going Rise of Skywalker.
I could at least
Okay.
get drunk and enjoy 50 Shades Freed by, riffing it myself, so I'm voting Rise of Skywalker.
And there's the tank tread of Rise of Skywalker. So I put 24,568 votes.
There's no coming back from that.
No. So it's official. The Rise of Skywalker
Yes.
is the crappiest third film of all time, according to the audience of world-class bullshitters. And
Congratulations, your certificate's
Yeah,
in the mail.
I feel like there was a lot of science and thought put into this, a lot of data collection and sifting through.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we really got down to the nitty gritty here.
100%.
Only the best.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, very professional effort.
yeah, definitely better than an Empire article.
Yeah. We are world-class after all, guys. So.
Yep.
Okay. So, Nick, tell us how 50 Shades is tied to 9/11.
Okay.
Inquiring minds got to know.
Sorry. All right. It took me a second to realize you were talking about it. Then, like, oh yeah, I remember I said this. Okay. So, 9/11 happened, and this one kid, Gerard Way, was dealing with the trauma, writing songs, and all of a sudden he forms a band called My Chemical Romance.
Wait, is this that fucking Ebony Raven Darkness Way book?
No, the band. He forms the band My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, and I heard all about this once in the Harry Potter book that Jeff read on the show.
Oh yeah, I did read that book.
Yeah,
Anyways,
My Immortal. Are you talking about My Immortal, Nick?
No, this is something that actually like it influences down the line.
All right, continue, Nick.
Yeah. Okay. So that happens, and he's so distraught that he makes a band called My Chemical Romance. Well, E.L. James is let's see, where is it? I have to look at this.
So I just will tell you that My Chemical Romance is like torture.
No, it is.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So 50 Shades of Grey started out as self-insert fanfic for Twilight. E.L. James was so horny from Edward from Twilight that they wrote a fanfic about black stuff. The fanfic became so popular, lightly edited, removed Twilight references because of reasons. However, Stephanie Meyer wrote Twilight after she was inspired by her own crush on Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance.
Damn it,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like
so from 9/11 you get 50 Shades of Grey.
Thanks, Bin Laden.
Yeah, you go 9/11, My Chemical Romance, Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey,
and then My Immortal
My Immortal. Yeah.
So
then that's how it happened. So
well, sometimes out of tragedy, great art spawns, like My Immortal.
We should do that again. We could either make it Patron content, or we could just read the story again for people that might not have been there for episode 66. Yeah,
really, episode 66.
Episode 66, I believe 97 and 99.
This is episode 464. So for episode 466. Oh wait, no, that's our 10-year anniversary. Shit.
Yeah. We'll do it after that. 400 episodes plus one.
There you go. Elizabeth says, I got the worst indigestion from that. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, he
you're
does
welcome.
that. He has that effect on people.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's one of those things that I learned about that all of you have to learn about as well too. So
yeah, I feel more enlightened as a human because of it.
Nick, what's a Nubian?
I'm sorry. You're welcome. We have one on the show.
Kendo? Oh, he just left. You offended him.
What are we gonna do without our Nubian?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do without a Nubian?
Is he the Nubian? There we are.
Yeah, he's the new Nubian.
Yay. I don't even know how to respond to that. Just yay. So, guys, we had a fun time. We have covered the worst Tron movie ever. We have covered a bracket battle. We discovered what the worst third film in a franchise is. And we learned a little bit about how My Chemical Romance was formed thanks to 9/11. So I think that's a pretty full show. Anything else folks in the chat want to bring up? You know what to do. You can keep us rolling if you want more of us. But that's about it. Besides, be ready for Stealing Solo 2. I am done with the book. I'm just finishing the cover, and then we'll be putting a sign-up sheet to go live. So we will tell you more about that in the future. But tonight, it's all about terrible, terrible forms of entertainment. Have you guys seen that the Parent Television Council is filing bankruptcy? Those douchebags that ruined all the great shows in the 90s?
Oh, that's a shame. You hate to see that.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
And not a fuck was given.
Yep.
Right.
No. And, there really wasn't much to talk about in wrestling. It was a soft ending, according to Dion. They kept running those damn, what was it, Grubhub commercials? I turned it off. I got tired of it.
Yep. Grubhub and WrestleMania commercials.
Oh, my God.
When Triple H has to keep running
stuff
that...
came out, and I guess SmackDown got like a 0.25 rating or something, so...
They were down
WWE
5,000 fans in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I didn't go to that show either, but I did go to the last one, so I'm part of that negative 5,000.
Good job.
I'm sticking it to the man, Triple H. Ugh.
Hey, the only person apparently right now, the only person on SmackDown's creative team that's sticking around is Road Dogg.
Oh, geez.
Is that the right choice though? The Road Dogg hasn't been funny in like 25 years. Ever since he teamed up with K Quick.
Accurate. Yeah.
Well, I was sent a picture. I don't know if this is accurate, but it says WWE's NXT versus TNA Showdown drew 625,000 viewers, while AEW Dynamite Title Tuesday drew 321,000 viewers.
That tracks.
Yes, because that came from WrestleNomics.
Okay.
So yes, that is accurate.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, Kendo, we know the answer that about AEW is until Tony Khan's money runs out, which will never happen. But when does AEW reach a point where TBS goes, we're just going to rerun The Big Bang Theory and According to Jim instead of new episodes of Dynamite?
If it hasn't happened yet, it's got to be coming soon. Is that what their ratings are doing? Okay, so it's got to be getting close to that because, yeah, that's what the ratings are doing. Oh, because it's getting worse. Like every week, it's like a new record low, and I would say that it has to be because for a long time, wasn't AEW like they would some of their complaints would be that they didn't have the Big Bang lead-ins because they would have a huge number and it would drop off because it was all the Big Bang people watching, and then like one week it never even had the bump; it just had to drop off, and the excuse was, well, the Big Bang wasn't leading it in. It's like, so you're saying you have to have that show in order to get a good number. So I don't know. Like, again, Tony Khan's money's never going to run up, but at a certain point, Warner's Brothers has got to be like, look, we can't keep doing this shit. I don't know when that point is, but you would think it would be coming up if they're pulling up a 325,000 rating.
That's crazy to think, too, because they started out so strong. And it makes me laugh every time somebody says, well, AEW is competition for WWE. WWE is just running counter-programming to put them out of business, but they're not real competition. Though, if SmackDown continues down this path, maybe one day Dynamite will beat SmackDown in the ratings. That would be fun.
Yeah. AEW's competition like TNA was competition. Never was. They thought they were competition, but they never were true competition. Not like WCW.
But the thing is, TNA wasn't that bad. I'm not saying it was great, but they put on some decent matches. That's where Steiner Math comes from.
Yeah, but then things fell off of a cliff very sharply, very quickly.
Yes.
I believe you mean when Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan showed up? Yep. And when Vince Russo was the writer? That's when that, Gee,
it was so bad the network said, we'll keep giving you money, but you have to fire Vince Russo. And Dixie Carter picked Vince Russo.
Well, she had that Panda Energy money. See, you don't need Nepo babies to run wrestling companies. You need a depraved, psychotic genius like Vince McMahon. Damn it.
Yeah. That's where we're at. You need a Vince McMahon in all of his fucking proclivities. Yeah. That's what you need.
Just
it really
it's chocolate titties
what you need.
The chocolate titties. God damn it, pal.
I mean, we all love chocolate milk, so I understand where Vince is coming from. But it ties in with Clone Geek's comment about the parent-teacher or the Parent TV Council because they're the people that used to bitch at the WWF. Oh, it's too violent. Oh, it's too sexual. It's this, it's that. It's like, look, yeah, maybe watching people get concussions every week on TV isn't the best form of entertainment. But I have never done anything I saw on television in real life and caused any damage to people. You know, Dion and I might say we're going to wrestle or beat each other's ass or whatever, but like it's in 2K and we just sit there and drink beer and then we're like, all right, man, well, that was cool. Let's go do something else. But those people were like, they're like the right to censor. That's why they were parodied.
Yep. So, Vince is like, haha, fuck those guys.
He just woke up this morning. He's like, ha ha ha. Vince should have just bought him back in the day.
That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
I mean, that's the most Vince.
Hell, he could buy him now. If they're going into bankruptcy, he's still got the money. He could buy that.
You ain't lying.
Or he could just let them die and just not do anything.
In his maniacal mind, it would be more fun to buy them and then change all their shit.
Yep.
So
He would
here
love-
is an article about this. It says the Burbank nonprofit filed for liquidation, noting that it had $92,000 worth of assets and $285,000 in liabilities. The PTC did not reply to
I've
requests
got
for
more
comment
assets
for
than
the
that.
filing. The organization launched in 1995, and by the early 2000s, the PTC was a powerful force in the culture war. Its press releases criticizing the latest risque scenes on broadcast and basic cable routinely generated media headlines as its deep dive studies showing an increase of more adult content. The organization's tagline was, "Because our children are watching," which seemed to strike a chord among some parents as broadcast channels pushed the envelope in terms of adult content to compete with the more grown-up vibes of cable channels like FX and AMC. The basic cable channels strove to compete with R-rated vibe of premium cable like HBO and Showtime. Once streaming services entered the fray, which were free of worries of government regulation or advertisers, TV entered a post-censorship era where the likes of Netflix can offer both children's cartoons and hard R-rated films in the same app with no eyebrows raised. But for a while, the PTC was the watchdog with teeth. The organization helped spearhead complaints of the FCC about Janet Jackson's titty during the CBS coverage of the Super Bowl. A fine for $550,000 was eventually tossed. It helped generate enough outrage against CBS for a 2000 episode of Without a Trace, which suggested some teenage characters participated in an orgy and was hit with a $3.6 million fine to CBS. And the PTC's battles were downright silly. In 2006, they went after an episode of SpongeBob, accusing it of featuring a dolphin sound that represented the F-bomb and a word for buttocks. In a 2010 story, the New York Times suggested the PTC was already stumbling a bit and struggling with declining donations and legal battles. At the time, the PTC was in full froth against CBS, having William Shatner's sitcom entitled Shit My Dad Says, and outraged by a sexy GQ magazine featuring the young members of Fox's Glee. But perhaps the PTC's most frequent target was Family Guy. The organization had a years-long feud with the animated hit and often named the show as the worst show of the week. One episode, Family Guy prompted a reported 188,000 letters from PTC members. Family Guy's creator, Seth MacFarlane, had notoriously had a description of the PTC's protest letters. In 2008, he said it's like getting hate mail from Hitler. They're literally terrible human beings. I've read their newsletter, I've visited their website, and I've seen the rotten core that they have. For an organization that prides itself on Christian values, I mean, I'm an atheist, so what do I know? They spend their entire day hating people. They can suck my dick as far as I'm concerned.
But fair though, they're right. Family Guy sucks.
Yeah, but these people are they're like Karens. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm so offended. Turn off the goddamn channel, lady. And it's mostly uppity white ladies that were so offended. Like, that was the time everyone's like, oh, I miss the old days. You know what? The old days were great, but that's the type of shit that made the old days suck, the fat one. It was garbage like the PTC that had so much power. Oh, we're going to give you a fine. That's like if you get like a fucking ticket from a kid for jaywalking. What the fuck power do they have? This type of shit, I'm glad to see them go. I'm really happy to see them go. I hate Family Guy too. But that kind of stupid arbitrary censorship is garbage. And yeah, I don't like a lot of the crap we deal with today, but I'm glad to see them go. I will take a hard stand on that. Fuck them. Goodbye. And haha. That's all I'll say. What do you guys have? Anything to add?
No, fair enough. 100%. If you don't like it, just change the fucking channel. That's all you gotta do.
No, Kendo, I'm with you. If you don't like it, change the channel or figure out how to get your kids not to watch it. Like you're the fucking parent. Like tell them you're the parent. Like you can control what they watch. Come on now.
Exactly. And you know what's gonna happen if they want to watch it anyway? They're gonna find ways to do it because we did.
Yep.
And it was a lot tougher. It's a lot tougher for us to do it, though. It was a lot tougher for us to find find ways to watch it.
But we still got it.
I mean,
we all grew up to be responsible citizens.
Sure.
Well, it's funny how the PTC and their campaign sounds a lot like that shit over in the UK with the internet. It's like, oh, think of the kids. That's why you can't tweet. It's like dumb.
I just saw a thing of like there was a sign that like a thing of sodas where like you could only get one serving of Coca-Cola Classic, and then you had to get the other like low sugar, low calorie sodas after that. You couldn't get two.
Where?
It was a sign in the UK. It's at some like restaurant or whatever. It was just a sign that says, please. It wasn't like there was like a dude there. It was just a sign that said that. And it's like, the UK is becoming 1984 really fucking quick. And good luck to you guys.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not going to do our world tour there. That's why we're going to
Amsterdam. If you need any help about running a revolution, give us a call.
The porn revolution. Operation Saskatchewan. Hold on, never mind. I got an idea. I'll say it off air because I don't want my ideas taken.
Good. Yeah, we need to.
It's international now.
It's just one of those things where it's like I hear more and more about the UK, and I'm just like, you can't. If you post something bad, like somebody will come to your door and take you to jail. If you say something bad at a protest, same thing. You can't get enough soda. Like they're gonna and they want to do. They're pushing the digital ID thing hard. Like it's. Once again, I hope those people, fight it out and figure it out because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. So,
is it going to be V for Vendetta?
I don't think it'll get to that point. I think I hope it'll be the majority of the people not getting the digital ID, but then like the government can take away your money as well too to really force you to do it. So you have to use the digital ID to have access to it. So that could be a thing because they did that in Vietnam. So, yeah, it's getting weird out there. It's getting real weird. Fine, it is really weird. It is really weird.
I love going over there. I haven't been there in 10 years. I'm not going back.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Mom was like, "Oh, I really want to go back to to England. I had a good time." I'm like, don't go back now. If you had done it BC before COVID, it would have been fine. But don't do it now.
Yeah, I don't really have much to add. But besides, I don't want to go. So
yeah, like I would have loved to go, but it's gotten no, thank you.
Well, we had a bunch of messages rolling from the audience. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that. First off, 860 Saiyan God says, the worst third sequel from worst to least worst. RoboCop, Beverly Hills Cop 3, The Matrix Revolutions, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Yeah, Terminator 3 didn't even make our list.
No, it didn't.
I should have put that.
Yeah, you should have.
It wouldn't have made it very far, though.
It wouldn't have made it very far.
No,
it's
not
better
good,
than
but
Terminator.
It's
better than
bad
Terminator 4,
compared.
5, and 6.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. But
Dion
it's not Dion. But it's not Dion's favorite though. It's not Dion's favorite.
No, Dark Fate.
I think I can pick this list out, and I think we can all agree to it. Beverly Hills Cop 3 is the worst. RoboCop 3, or vice versa. Then The Matrix, then Terminator 3. I think.
No. Beverly
Matrix
Hills
is on the
Cop 2
bottom.
would be Matrix, then RoboCop, then Beverly Hills Cop, then Terminator.
Yep, there it is. I almost got it, but that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Beverly Hills Cop 3 is dumb and bad, but it's like better than a lot of other movies that exist. Matrix 3 is like, and RoboCop 3 is just a terrible movie outright. It's like The Quickening of level bad. But
oh god, yeah.
Our friend Enrique Vasquez says, you guys should do a wrestling show with Stuttering Craig and Marvin Montero from That Park Place. Detention Button. I had told Craig about doing the wrestling stuff. They never reached out to me, man. So I was interested because I know more about that shit than those guys, for sure. Dion, we've been to WrestleMania. You've been 10 times. I went 18. I've been to wrestling like 60 times overall. We hung out with The Godfather and got to hear all kinds of stories that we can't relate. I think we know a lot about wrestling, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Detention Button. Where are we at right here? Right. So, Mitch, cut it out. Here you go.
You had enough yet?
No.
That's another one.
So?
You just say the word, I'll keep going.
Go.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Mo.
Your mother was a...
Ho.
He was a famous clown.
Bobo.
Mitch, cut it out.
Bye, Mitch.
Oh, shit.
Pushberry Fire, Macho Man Randy Savage, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and Ric Flair.
Oh. Pushing Randy, burying Rod. Ah, shit, no. Pushing Randy. Pushing Randy, burying Piper, firing Rick. He'll get another job.
Same. I think Ric Flair is, the GOAT in his own right. I mean, I'm willing to fight people over his honor, but Piper's underrated. He was a better actor, a better
100%.
wrestler. He could cut better promos. I'm a Rowdy Roddy Piper fan, but Macho Man's just perfect.
Yeah, that's what I would have went with too. Fucking Savage at the top, then Piper, then Flair.
Thank you. We also have TLJ Screwjob saying, Intercontinental World Champion jobbers. No brace Stone Cold, 1 brace, 2 brace, then Triple H, HBK Rock. Wait, Intercontinental Champion Intercontinental World Champ Jobber.
I think he
You're
wants
asking us to
say,
rank them.
yeah, which
Oh.
one we would give to like who. So like you would say Jobber to
Triple H.
Triple H. World Champ would be one of the Stone Colds, and then Intercontinental The Rock, and then I don't know what HBK. He chases. There you go.
I'll be a mark and pick The Rock as the world champ. No brace Stone Cold can be. I guess no brace Stone Cold is like 1997 Stone Cold. That's the best one to me.
Yeah.
And I guess Triple H is just going to be a jobber forever because he kind of sucked. There's been this online movement recently about people going like he's not as good as they say. And I will say that he was talented and good enough to be a bad guy and all this shit, but the WWE pushes him as like one of like the top guys of the Attitude Era, and in reality it was Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker. Mankind was much bigger than Triple H ever could have been. Like Mankind is the reason why people switch from WCW to watch. And if Triple H is like, well, I was in that segment. Yeah, DX was in that fucking segment. So was The Rock and Stone Cold and every other person in the fucking company. So Triple H is like, if you're really going to be honest about Triple H, he's not the best world champion. He has not main evented the best WrestleManias. He's not even a part of the greatest matches. Like, my personal favorite match is one where he loses. And then if you're talking like his matches with The Undertaker, they're fine, but they're not as good as the matches with Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. His feud with John Cena is kind of dog shit, and that was a terrible match. I mean, honestly, Dion, and be honest, I don't care if we agree or disagree. What is Triple H's like greatest match? Like, does he have one where you're like, holy shit, Triple H stole the show, or is it who he works with?
Stole the show is. I mean, you can make the argument of 28. That's the only one any Triple H show stealing match. You know, maybe you could say him and Taker at 17, but that's one good match against a lot of other great matches. Maybe his triple threat for the world title at WrestleMania 20.
That's a good one.
That's probably the best one I can think of, and that's in terms of show stealing ones. And yeah, he does have good matches, but Triple H does not have a lot of matches where you're like, damn, that was great. He's got maybe 3 or 4 overall ever.
Yeah, because going back to like basically from his debut in 95 through the year 2000, let's just say late 99 when he gets into the world title picture, DX is awesome and DX kicks ass, but like his best match before he's a world champion, at least in my opinion, is his ladder match with The Rock at SummerSlam. That's a good match. And I'll give him 50-50 credit because they beat the shit out of each other. That was one where I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. They both brought it. But then he just goes nowhere. Yeah, he had a knee injury, but he comes back and he goes nowhere. He flip-flops in the corporation, in DX, and then his like crowning achievement as his character is when he drugs Stephanie and marries her. Like, that's funny. That's cool. That's the storyline. But like in terms of his actual performances, man, I'm with you. Maybe 3 or 4 great ones. Yeah. None of his WrestleMania main events, like, 20, I say that's a Shawn Michaels show stealer, and Chris Benoit does a great job too, even though he's a piece of shit. Like, Triple H is just kind of there. You could literally replace Triple H with anybody on the roster. Like, if you replaced him with Kurt Angle, it'd be a better match. If you replaced him with Guerrero, it'd have been a better match. If you would have replaced him with Jericho, it would have been a better match. Like, it just, Triple H has an aura and a presence that elevates certain things, but when he's trying to put over a guy like Batista, it wasn't that great. Like, JBL Cena is almost as watchable or bad, however you want to phrase it, as Batista Cena or Batista Triple H at WrestleMania 21. Not only until like you get to the Hell in a Cell match at, was it Vengeance?
Yep.
In that summer, like that they finally have like a really epic one. But go back and watch his Jericho Hell in a Cell match from Judgment Day. I recently rewatched that. That match kind of sucked. It was just really lame. But
I think to your very point, immediately piggybacking off of that, rewatching him and Jericho at Fully Loaded, I think that's a good match.
Agreed.
And to your point, he needs someone great to have a great match. Triple H was never that dude. I remember us having this conversation when we went to 32. Like, he can have a good match with a good. Triple H is never gonna be the dude that like saves a match, And then early on, he comes back from the knee injury. The best thing Triple H was ever good at was he was great at being the guy you wanted to lose. That's his whole character. Was he is great at making you, because even when he had that face run in 2009, pretty much until the
Authority was
when he was
garbage.
champion. He was always the cool guy. Even then, he needed to go back and get Shawn Michaels. He's just never been the guy, and he's just like good enough to wrestle, but he's at his best when you want him to fucking lose.
Xavier to God has a question. Do you enjoy McMahon Helmsley era or Evolution Triple H?
Ooh. I enjoyed the thing I love about McMahon Helmsley is I loved it when he lost.
Yeah.
And even though I enjoyed Evolution Triple H, that reign of terror is just so like, you love watching him lose his SummerSlam. You love watching him lose. Was it Unforgiven when he lost to Goldberg?
Yeah, because he won at SummerSlam. He hit Goldberg with that sledgehammer in the middle of the spear and won the match.
Well, their Elimination Chamber SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. They're both just, he won all the fucking time. I think I like. Oh, it's tough. I think I like McMahon Helmsley more because of the evil DX thing. But other than that, Evolution Triple H was just so annoying.
Yeah, McMahon Helmsley era gets my vote, not only because I like that Triple H lost, it's just a better era of wrestling. You got Jericho, Benoit, Guerrero, Angle, and a bunch of other guys at like intercontinental level. So you got great wrestling. Triple H and The Rock are feuding. Mick Foley's still around for a minute. I mean, Triple H is, I think, two of Triple H's best matches are great because Mick Foley puts him over. That the Hell in a Cell is good, but the one at the Rumble's better. The one where it's like really bloody, like that street fight, that is a good match. And Triple H did bust his ass in that one.
Yeah.
But I like that match because Triple H got really hurt, and I hate Triple H the wrestler, so I'm like, yeah, suck it, Triple H. So I think Evolution gets a lot of praise from certain types of online critics because they think it's the Four Horsemen. They're looking at the lineage of Ric Flair. They're trying to equate, well, Batista and Orton, they're great. They're really
the way Evolution ended is why people like Evolution.
Yeah.
At the time, don't get me wrong, I love that we get to see a young Batista and a young Randy Orton, but Batista and Ric Flair is not a fun tag team. I get it. We love Ric Flair, and we like seeing that he won something. But, the fact that he liked him, they didn't have a lot of chemistry. And, Randy could wrestle, and he had some great intercontinental matches. But Randy hits his stride when he's out of Evolution. The way that shit ends, I love watching Evolution implode more than I like watching Evolution.
Same. That was a fun one, Xavier to God. I've been watching a lot of wrestling lately, so there we go. Kendo, anything you want to add?
I enjoyed watching the Eagles implode tonight to the Giants.
Yes, they lost?
Did. Yep.
They got their asses beat by a guy named Shatapoo.
Maybe I need to go back and
by a bad white boy from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Are
white
the
boy
replays
quarterback
on
and a
Amazon?
white boy running back. Yes, they are.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was only a one-time broadcast.
No, I'm pretty sure you can go back and watch the games on Amazon. But, yeah, I'm just getting locked into the salty Eagles fans melting down on Twitter right now because the Giants whooped that ass.
I mean, I can't talk shit. The Bengals are so bad right now, we had to get Joe Flacco. So.
They went got January Joe.
Waka Flacco Flame, baby.
Flacco Flamer.
The second that happened, I was like, I got to get my phone as fast as I can. I have to message Dion. Him and I will enjoy the fact that he's doing the tour of the AFC North in the twilight of his career.
Only matter of time before he goes to the Steelers.
Yeah. It's that I can predict it now. He will play out for the Bengals. Joe Burrow will come back. Then Flacco will be let go at the end of the year. He'll end up on the Steelers roster somehow, and it'll be like he's played for all 4 AFC North teams. And in 20 years, it'll be a trivia question that somehow we are able to get, and we will know the answer. It'd be great.
Exhibit God sent in another message. He says, "Do you like People's Champ Rock or Corporation Rock more?" That's easy for me, but I'll let Dion go first.
People's Champ all day, every day.
Same. He's a more complex character. He's not like a face. Because, how does WrestleMania 2000 end? He beats up Stephanie McMahon. They screw him out of the title. He gets the person that... He beats everybody up. First, he hits Vince. Then, he knocks Triple H off the ring. Then, he gives Stephanie the rock bottom in the people's elbow. WrestleMania 2000 is shit, but he walks out beating everybody's ass. That said, he's just got the best promos, the best... characters, best matches, all that shit. Corporate Rock is cool, but Corporate Rock, and I'll say something controversial, and Hollywood Rock have really great burning bright moments, but they lack consistency. Corporate Rock starts out pretty strong, but he doesn't really main event much. Stone Cold's still the bigger draw when it's Corporate Rock. By the end of the summer, when The Rock is the face, he and Stone Cold are main event and shit, getting equal pops, and it's just a better time. Hell, People's Champ Rock also incorporates the Rock and Sock connection. You get, technically, People's Champ Rock interacts with Jericho in his debut, and you had all kinds of fun shit that went down. So I'm going to go People's Champ Rock all day, every day. Corporate Rock is probably my second favorite Rock, or third. I don't know. Is 2001 Rock still People's Champ?
I say so.
Guess. Give me late 99 through, 2002 Rock. That's my favorite one. But, yeah. I got a bunch of Rock figures over there, so they're all mostly People's Champ Rocks. 1 or 2 Hollywood Rocks. Dustin was obsessed with Hollywood Rock. He thought because he talked shit and said a couple things that he was the best version. I'm like, go back and watch all of it like I have, and then we'll
Dustin was wrong about a lot of things.
That dude's a complex, weird son of a bitch.
You almost said
I do love Hollywood Rock.
I don't hate
I remember that fucking soundbite. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If somebody sends me a link, I'll make that a button. I'm not going to go through our archives and look. But if Clone Geek says,
talking about the can't stop staring at these dicks.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go back to episodes go through the 40s or the 50s on the episode count, and you'll be able to find something in there for that.
Jeez,
maybe even shit. That might even be episode 69. Maybe. But yeah, you got to go dig deep into the archives.
Well, if somebody wants to send me an episode number and a timestamp, I will go find the episode. Or if somebody wants to just send me the MP3 and rip it themselves, I'll give you a shout out on the show, and it'll just be like, all right, press the dut, just for Dion.
Yes, for dut.
Press for dut. That's how you that's how you call the button. But folks,
you summon the button.
Yes, he is my friend after all, so I don't feel bad. It's funny. We love each other. We all talk shit. That's how we know we're friends, right?
Damn right.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching, folks. Shout out to all of our new listeners. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back. I will be back on Tuesday with the primetime live episode. We're going to be talking about all sorts of problems in the world of entertainment. Thursday is usually more of a fun, loose bullshit show. We match the name. But we're going to get out of here. I'll be back. If I can summon the energy, I will give you a legit just rant about Tron for a couple minutes, and I'm going to call it a day because I got to get ready for some other stuff. But until then, folks, be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.
.com.
Amen.